Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hello, everyone. Hello. Checking the sound all works. Sam, could you speak, please?
I can speak, yes.
Now,
I do it
can
frequently.
everyone hear young Sam?
Can you hear me?
Sammy, can you hear me?
71 penguins. Can all 71 penguins hear me?
All of we hear. Yay! Hurrah!
Nice.
Firefly, that is Sam. What the fuck? We'll get to that. Where did you get a gun? I didn't notice you had a gun. When did you have a gun?
Don't worry about that. It's for personal safety.
Oh, that's fine. Sorry. Yeah, sorry. I forgot.
For...
We were living the libertarian dream. I shouldn't even question you on the fact that you are holding a revolver and pointing it at me. Yes, welcome everybody. I don't know if we can hear the game. Yep, I can hear some little crunchy bit of grass. The game is one of those games that has no atmospheric sound at all. Like it's just a dead, silent world. Bit of context. No bird chirps. They're dead. Unfortunately, they refused to get along with our libertarian lifestyle, so we shot them all. So we're playing Ranch Sim, which Sam actually found and suggested we play because it was, I believe, and I quote, a buggy mess that seemed fun. So, oh my God, there he is. There he is.
Hello. It's me.
So
it's exactly me.
One of the things we discovered is this is almost exactly the default character that Ranch Sim offers you is Sam Ray. Yeah, it's quite alarming.
I added the black jeans and hoodie.
Yeah,
but yeah, it's apparently I am default man number 1.
A default Sam for a default man. I mean, look, it means you're very popular, I suppose. Like semi-skimmed milk.
Uh-huh. Fascism.
How much psychic damage has this revelation caused you?
It's not great.
It's not. It's not what you want. And to be fair, you do read like that as well. I don't know if you want to look on the stream, Sam, at what it looks like when you read. I've seen you
hold the book right in front of my face.
Yeah, you glue the book to your hand and then just hold it right there. And I've seen you read entire novels that way. You read the entire works of Voltaire that way, and sadly Ayn Rand, which is why we find ourselves on this libertarian ranch. So let's welcome. Look at him go. Look at him. Oh, graceful. Like a peacock. You know what? That is, I bet. Oh my God. So, I mean, I love your jump. It's very much like a long jumper's jump, like that kind of like chest out, knees up. Yeah. You know, if you were just sort of like doing that kind of like momentum thing with your arms, it's incredible. Right. Libertarian. Is this game, Lily Rose, is this game actually made by libertarians or are you doing a bit? I don't know. I don't think so. But everything about ranches screams libertarianism to me, which is unfair. I'm sure there are plenty of lovely people who have a revolver and a crowbar and are dressed in a black jeans and a black hoodie and have decided to start a ranch.
Yeah.
So we should thank some people. Let's go back to here. Some people who have subscribed. So Eddie Salboy has resubscribed with Prime. And it being the 2nd of March, a new month, don't forget that if you are a subscriber to Amazon Prime, they give you 1 free subscription every month. And I implore you to just tuck it down our little shirts. Tuck it in. And you can get... Oh my God, he's got a fucking go-go. I haven't played any of this game. Sam has played the tutorial and a bit of it, and I have not played any of it. Right. So Eddie Starboy has resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 43 months, and they say, send help, I'm trapped in the Twitch servers. Terrifying. Femme Fatale TF2 has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 42 months. I have a trumpet performance at church today. Wish me luck. Good luck with the trumpeting church. Ali Baxter has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 10 months. Well, this is fun. I have been trapped like all the others. It's basically like a soul well. I think we're running here. He's got fuel. Yeah. Okay, good stuff. Haunted Coyote has subscribed. A first-time subscribers, I believe. First time, 1 month subscription. Thank you very much for joining Haunted Coyote. Lilio's28 has resubscribed. They've been subscribed for 55 months. Over halfway to 5 years. What the heck? Terrifying. And Vague Coffee Cup resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 46 months. Tucks a Prime sub into your blouses. Thank you, Vague Coffee Cup. Thank you. We blush and titter. Erin says, thank me. Also, just coming in to say hi before I go nap nap. Thanks, Erin. Thanks you.
Erin.
Hey. Thank you. Hey, get over here. Thank you. Now, fuck off. Elise Kiwi, do you want to see the pigeon that flew into the shop building? Only if the pigeon is fine. I do not want to see a pigeon.
Okay?
Is the pigeon okay? Right. So, oh yes. Also, over to the Ko-fi page. Where is it? Here we are. We have a few things that have come in. So Sarah donated. A monthly donation came in. Very generous of you, Sarah. As did a monthly from Jenny Munchkin. Thank you. RC Birdie as well donated. All monthly subscriptions without messages. Just lovely monthly support. Thank you very much. Femme Fatale donated, as Femme Fatale does every week, with an encouraging message. Would you like to hear it, Sam, this encouraging message?
Always want to hear the upsetting, encouraging message.
Content warning for the things that Femme Fatale sends. Tonight you will awaken to a scratching from under your bed. You hear a voice crying underneath. The voice is yours. The crying turns to begging, then to screaming. Your bed starts to rock violently. Blood sprays from under the bed. A deep chuckle echoes in the room.
Oh. That's upsetting.
It's a strong way to start your day. The Femme Fatale way. Let's give yes, the pigeon is fine. He flew in at some point. Here is the pigeon. There he is. Proud pigeon. On top of a stack of Sam's...
Semi-skimmed.
Of semi-skimmed Sam. How do you feel about the fact I've assigned you semi-skimmed milk?
I expect. Well, I don't know. I'm lactose intolerant.
Are
so
you?
It makes sense. Yeah.
Is this a situation where you're lactose intolerant but drink milk and just deal with the fact that it makes you feel bad, or do you actually not take any dairy?
Because I avoid dairy largely, but
I have known
except
you
for cheese.
For how long, Sam?
Don't know.
4, 5 years, 7 years?
Maybe. I don't know. I mean,
and I have never once noticed that you are lactose intolerant.
I just it
Ladies
doesn't come up.
Male friendships. We don't talk about stuff. We talk a lot, but just not about stuff, you know?
Not about anything. No.
Only crap, not sort of important things about each other's lives, like you can't eat a food group without doing terrible shits. Well, there we go. We've all learned something. Isn't that nice?
It makes my tummy sad.
Okay, you're just sort of stacking things up in front of me now. So that's sort of a cooler, a bucket, a bag. Lily Rose, cheese is easier to digest than other products. I didn't know that. Pentel, on a completely unrelated note, hey Tim, what country is Moose from? Moose is from Slovakia. Thank you very much, because I think of Moose, I think of a vacuum cleaner, I think of a Slovakian cleaner, Slovakia. I've got a system.
Why? Where's this line between Moose and vacuum cleaner?
I genuinely don't know. I think it's because it's an otherwise completely unrelated thing that rhymes with it, so I can't confuse vacuum cleaner with anything else. Okay. So as if I think Moose vacuum cleaner, Slovakia, it's not like I'm going to go with another VAC word because, you know, it doesn't matter. It's the fact that it rhymes with the one that's right and doesn't rhyme with the one that's wrong. And that, for some reason, works for me.
That makes sense. Okay.
Obsessed. Sam has never shared the horrible diarrhea he gets when he eats ice cream. I thought this was a regular friendship thing. Bento, he literally came up with this on the stream. Tim has already explained how he's doing this. Obsessed, don't you Brits call it a Hoover? Yes, but push glasses up nose. Hoover is a brand name. A brand name that has become generic because they didn't protect their brand well enough. But you will not see things often described as Hoovers in publications.
I just call it the servant's folly.
The servant's folly. I call it Nanny's ruin. Actually,
I'm just going up to the servants and saying, why do you push that thing around so much? Is it a friend of yours?
Why do you push around this sort of shouting tube?
Why is this shouting tube here?
We didn't see my character, did we, Sam? So obviously we were able to incredibly accurately recreate Sam. So I recreated myself. So this is me. obviously exactly how I am. Just to make sure it's not too confusing for everyone, I have created a sort of an alter ego for my character. This is Burnt Bert, who was sort of a finance guy, as you can tell from his pinstriped trousers that he still refuses to take off. But he just wanted to get away from the rat race, and so he came out to ranch. But because he's a rough, tough guy, he's taken to never wearing a shirt, but still wearing suit trousers with a belt and no shoes. And he thinks sun cream is well, sun cream is gay and woke,
burnt.
as you know,
That's
Sam.
true.
Sun cream is gay and woke, as chat
woke.
will agree.
If I
so
if I stand over here,
mm-hmm.
you've got a thinner waist and your trousers are like baggy, and then when I get close to you, the other model snaps in.
Sam, can you walk away? Can you please take a screen grab of that and put it into the chat? Because I want to see sort of like, is it that I've got sort of like some sort of distortion field around me, and further away it's not as effective, so you see this sort of the wasted husk.
That does seem to be what's
And then when you
happening.
get nearby, sort of an alternative reality field.
Where are the screenshots?
Lazy Tiwi, give him some Valenfera. Yeah, I think he's a perfectly reasonable guy, and the weathering on his face is because he doesn't, wear gay woke sun cream. Ingsley Danny, Tim has the way of creating the worst characters, and it amuses me greatly. Lily Rose 28, sharing, and am I the arsehole for pretending to think beans and chili are woke to prank my cousin who is obsessed with being anti-woke and who loves chili? Oh, incredible.
Are you the asshole? No.
No, absolutely.
You're absolutely not.
Yeah, okay, just yesterday, I was back at his place making chili again. There were no beans. It was totally different chili. The guy's been making chili with beans for like 15 years. I was like, what's up? Where's the beans? He was like, I don't fuck with that woke shit. I was like, what? And he was like, beans and chili are woke. Even you know that.
So
he texted me later and said, I researched this online. It turns out you really were lying to me. Beans are not woke. How could you do this? He says, I betrayed him and I made him question his chili. I tried to ask him to think if I tried to ask him if this at all made him think if he cared too much about woke, like what if beans in chili was woke? So what? He ignored that and demanded I apologise. Did I take this too far? You didn't take it far enough.
No,
you should have got your whole family in on it and just sort of gently whittled away the foods that he was allowed because they were woke. I'm afraid.
So funny.
I'm afraid, Sam, that chicken is woke. It's you're only allowed lamb. Beef is woke, so just lamb.
Woke.
And actually, I'm starting to worry that lamb might be woke as well. In fact, all meats are woke. So
Meat is woke.
To be anti-woke, you do need to be a vegetarian. But let me tell you, there's a lot of vegetables that are woke. So we're going to have to really get you down onto probably a beetroot-only diet until you turn purple and die. He said, boy, drinking water is woke. The salmon and penguins breathing air is woke. Have you been able to share the screen grab, Sam?
Yeah. So
put it right in Twitch. There he is.
So there we go. That's me close up.
That's close. Yep. There we are. That's how I remember myself. Red and wide.
This is from a distance. Do you see?
Oh yeah, I just sort of shrink down.
You've got like a little gap.
Well, there you go. So is it the case if I want that thigh gap I've always been working towards, you just need to stand 20 feet away from me?
Yeah, you just stand further away.
Oh dear.
There we go.
Right. So, I don't know how to play this game. I skipped the tutorial because, I don't need instructions.
Why don't we go...
Learning is
so
woke.
we need
so Sam, guide me. Right.
And we need...
Is that what this cooler is for? That you'd otherwise keep juice in, but you keep fuel in it?
Well, we could use this jerry can, but sure.
Press R to flip car? Sure.
Yeah, it won't let...
I'm tough. I'm a tough guy. If we're ever in an argument, you just hover a car 6 feet off the ground.
Right.
Oh, F to ignition. Okay.
Yeah. You have to turn the cars on. It's very annoying.
Right. Where are we going? Because we're going there fast, wherever we're going.
So, to the end of the drive and then left.
Okay, how is it sound? It's real quiet for me. Is it
So-
real quiet for everyone?
I've turned the game down a little bit, but it sounds
Left or right?
okay.
Left. We're going left.
Left.
Okay.
Left.
Okay. Left. Right. Left. You
Yep.
say left.
Left.
Okay,
Yeah.
Left. Left. So left.
So sort of back where we came from a little bit.
Right. Okay. So left over there. A deer. Let's hit it with a car. Oh my God! Its legs don't need to move. It's hover deer. It's a terrifying hover deer. Run away.
No.
Firefly now who has the slide. Okay, there we go. Pentol, there was a woke games list someone compiled from right wingers that they said when they said games woke. And Ratchet and Clank is one of my favourites because this was their reasoning. A mini game on our dough list involves singing a song about women in respectable positions of power. Rivet tells Clank that she thinks they're pretty awesome as amputees and therefore too woke. What a fun bunch of people these
Wow.
guys are.
I can't. Oh, we've gone past the petrol station.
Can't believe you
So
betrayed me
Trevor-
like this.
Well, I was reading.
The turning circle of this is 1 billion miles.
It should
Like
be
if you
tiny, right?
if you accelerate into the turns, it turns more. But if you sort of are just coasting and turn left, like hang on, I'll off the accelerator and then turning left, it's wide, man.
So slidey as well.
Well, did you know that grip on your tyres is, and I'm sorry to say this, Sam, but it's quite woke. You know, I have F1 car tyres on all of my cars because F1 is cool.
Completely smooth.
Yeah, slick tyres.
Yeah.
I warm them up for 25 minutes on my driveway every time I go to drive somewhere. It costs a lot of money, but you know,
Yeah.
what price
Right.
dignity? I'm going to turn the volume up. Let me know in chat if this becomes too loud for you guys, but I can't
The
hear a
shop
damn
is
thing.
completely empty.
Okay. How do I get it? It's like F to ignition, L to switch lights, spacebar to handbrake, C to hitch, but to get out? Oh, E. Okay.
E. So then there's the petrol pump, the one working petrol
Sam, they're
pump
closed.
over here.
How can we get
They are
petrol from them
closed.
if they're closed?
Well, they don't seem to care.
Hey, Sam, come over here.
Yep.
Why does this lamp, in where there should be glass, instead have the there is no font grey squares? There is no texture missing inside the
But
lamp.
it's still emitting light.
Yeah. Of course, you know. Well, did you know
Yeah.
that the source of all light is actually just missing textures glowing?
Oh.
Lazy Hugh, I think my favourite was Doki Doki Literature Club. The reason for being woke: all the characters refer to the player as they, them, and therefore can be gay. This is a psychological horror game.
Oh no.
Why are you paying for fuel $1 at a time?
Yeah.
Is that just how it works?
That's how it works. You just
This
get
is
it. You just
This is a game they are releasing an expansion pack for. This is the base
Yeah.
finished game that an expansion pack is being released for.
right. So do you want to put fuel in the car then? If you
Okay, right.
so,
So,
you pick up the
yeah.
well, you can
okay.
do it from the Joe can or from the pump, either way.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. I see what you mean. So let's. Okay, cool. What an interesting. Okay, E to start refueling. Okay, stop it. E.
Now, but bear in mind, I have
E.
a gun, so get
E.
it right.
I'm pressing E.
Yeah, and then right-click on the pump itself, the handle to pick it up. Yeah, and then go.
Sorry.
Alright,
Sorry.
and then-
Hang on. I have to press E first, and then
Yeah.
that activates a mode in which I can pick things up. Is that what you're telling me?
I think you can pick it up. Whenever. So you could pick it up and plug it into the car.
So when it says press E to start refueling, does it instead mean press E that has nothing to do with anything? Don't worry about it.
Basically, yeah. So you put it in, and then if it's in,
I missed. I will do this. I'm a proud American man. Okay. So I just need to click on this green ghost.
yeah, the
Okay.
green, the E on the ghost.
Do I have to hold it down?
No,
Because I
Just
click on
press-
it and it
just
just
press E.
disappears. I'll press E to insert. So I click to
Yeah.
pick up, but I press E to insert. I understand. Of
Yeah,
course.
of
Okay.
course you do.
Right. And now I go back here to start refueling. Right.
And then we pay
Okay.
for our fuel
This-
$1 at a time.
Yeah, as you do. Like dollar.
Dollar.
Pentel, I hate to tell you, Tim, Flight Simulator's woke, quote unquote, uses unlabeled presets during character customizations, despite white males being 90% of pilots. The presets are overwhelmingly people of color. Well, I mean, look, you can't argue with science, and so these people have not bothered.
True.
I think we're done.
Cool.
It's incredible. This hose technology is incredible, because you would have thought if you were to sort of kink the hose like that and indeed drive it through the flatbed truck, it wouldn't be able to deliver fuel, but that is just not the case. And
here's
it just
you
disappeared.
just snap it, you just ping it back, you just like let it go like a tape measure.
Right. Okay, we've got fuel, so we are now
should
people.
we go to, if you go M to your map, we can go to the general store and get some chickens.
Oh yeah,
Chicken.
general
and
store.
meat.
Okay. How do I? Is there a waypoint? Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. So you can put waypoints, but obviously you can't put waypoints on places. You just have to put them very near places, because if you click on the
Very
symbols, it
near
doesn't
to the
go.
place.
Well, I'll put a waypoint here. It just
that would
just
be
does
stupid.
nothing. Okay.
Press E to down.
Ash time
chat.
E to doubt. Incredible.
Yeah.
Press E to doubt. Press E to start fuel flow. Press E to get out of car. Pentel, what a fucking time. Oh, sorry. Pentel, Medieval Dynasty is also slightly woke apparently because of out-of-place dark skin options during character creation. No religious systems/objects. Because as you know, Sam, before the 1500s, there were only white people and no one travelled.
There were only white people.
If anybody tells you about the history of the Silk Road, or indeed any trade routes between Africa and Europe, what they are is lying to you, and they
just made
should
it
not be
up.
trusted. They just made it up.
Because there's such an advantage to be had from that.
Yeah.
From pretending.
Yeah.
A bunch of stuff that existed.
Exactly. That's what the British Empire was founded on.
Yeah.
We just pretended we could do it.
Oh, hello. Okay, put him in here. Go on then. Jimmy's come.
Monty's libertarian. Monty will fit right in.
Oh,
Sam,
he'd
I'm
love it.
terribly sorry. I'm terribly sorry. This game's woke.
It's woke.
Because I've just Sam. Can you come over to the corner here, Sam?
Yeah.
They've included people who aren't white in the game, so are we allowed to continue?
Oh
God!
no.
I thought
Don't let
Ranch
them see.
Simulator would be.
Don't let my libertarian son
Now, Monty,
see.
I know you're terribly racist, but you have to allow us to keep playing this. We've only just started the stream. Come on, man. Oh, why does Monty look so... Monty has never looked so quiet and sad in all of his life. What's going on with Monty?
Because he's the sweetest little boy.
No, but Sam, we all know that's
Just
not the
sweet.
case.
I'm just a sweet little boy. I
No,
wouldn't hurt anyone.
Normally he's sort of going, ah, and today he's just sort of like...
It's just like we went for a really long walk. So he's very
Oh,
tired,
I
and he's a bit
see.
overtired.
Fake Coffee Cup, he's sad about the wokeness of the game. He just doesn't know what
He
happened to
is.
this country.
He's like, didn't we lose something?
Yeah.
And I keep saying, what?
Sam, can I also show you something? Could you stand in this corner?
This
Right in. Yeah. Oh, you know, any corner. So okay, right. So you're right in that corner. Okay. Now
Yeah.
try and get out. So now you're trapped forever. And try and jump.
So I'll tell you what I can do though.
Uh-huh. You shot me in the hip, and now I'm unconscious. If I ever get your gun off of you, I am just standing in the corner, and that's where you live. Eddie Sadboy, there was a coloured person in the living room. Hang on a minute. Person of colour.
Yeah,
we don't use it. Sorry, I was just reading that out. That's not a phrase we use. I don't know if that's a UK thing, but that's not the terminology we use. And yes, so what colour are they? Blue. And that's not what you were trying to do, Eddie Sourboy, but you just led me into a trap, and now I'm in trouble. Lily Rose, Tim, you turned into a lobster. Lily Rose, it's okay. No, I appreciate the whole thing makes sense, but just that phrase on its own, not in Britain. Not a phrase we use. It's a quote from Arrested Development. I don't know. I need to watch Arrested Development. I watched like 3 episodes of it and thought, oh, this is good, and then just stopped. It seemed to be a lot about deep fried bananas.
Yes, it does come up a lot.
Yeah.
It's very dark in here. Do we have a flashlight? No.
You could fire your gun repeatedly.
I've only got
Not at
I only
me.
got 17 bullets left.
Sounds like you've got 17 chunks of freedom, my friend.
Let's
purchase.
buy.
So hang on. Sorry, hang on. They've got a shop.
Yeah.
They've got a person in the shop, and the person says, if you want to
Yeah,
buy
yeah.
anything, go to this terminal because this
Doesn't
shop.
she say also go to the next room? And it's like, you mean the same room?
Oh, in the next room. Okay, so not this terminal, Sam. So we need to. No, this room is locked. So
So just this terminal right next to you then.
Oh, Eddie Sourboy. We don't say it either. Oh, okay. So this is.
I see.
It's not for
Okay.
anyone. Right. I'm going to buy
So-
things from this terminal. Can I buy freedom?
Oh, I'm stuck. I'm stuck now. I've been wedged. I've been terminal wedged.
Sam, do you know what I enjoy? When all of the JPEGs for the items in the shop are in vastly different styles and kind of
Yeah.
textures
It's
and
called
types.
The asset store jumble.
Yeah, it really is. Like they've got a small bucket and a steel bucket. These are different because, as you know, things come in either small or steel. Would you like a small coffee
Small.
or would you like a steel coffee? These are
Yeah.
things we know. They're in completely different textures and have different lighting systems used on them. Also, I can get a box of mold if you would like that for making cheese.
Oh, okay.
Just a box of mold for
Oh.
cheese.
That makes sense.
Pizza Man, do you guys support Donald Trump? What a question. What a question.
I have to really think about it.
Now, Sam, do you like plunging a letter opener into your thigh repeatedly over and over?
Only if it's come out of a toilet.
Okay, yeah, just to make sure sepsis sort of sets in
Yeah,
real quick.
Absolute.
Well, in the
100%
same way
sepsis,
we
yeah.
love that, yes. Lily Rose 28. Regard this princess and the pea creature. Or three? Is that three? No. It's merely two beds stacked on top. Now, tell me, Lily Rose,
Aw.
do they get really grumpy when there's only one bed?
One bed? How am I supposed to sleep like this?
How am I supposed to sleep like this? This is an outrage. Oh, sorry, I didn't buy anything. Well, we should, of course,
Let's
Oh.
get.
Sam.
What do we?
This is really embarrassing. They clearly knew my nickname from high school and named one of their products after it. Would you like to guess which one?
Cat.
No. Good guess. No.
Milking machine.
Well, not quite.
Bullets times 24.
For a time, yes, in my sophomore year.
Is it electric sausage?
It is
stuffer?
electric sausage stuffer. That's me. That's me in the corner. That's me
They call-
stuffing my electric
They
sausages.
call me the electric meat grinder.
I thought they called you Stunner. Yeah, that's nice,
Ah.
isn't it?
Nice.
Or indeed, bee smoker.
Goat brackets male.
Agricultural medicine, and yet on it has like disease control. Like you don't call it oh no, I need some medicine for my plants. It's not called that ever by anyone. My bush needs meds. Well, that can be said, especially if you spent all of your evenings electric sausage stuffing. So what do we need, Sam?
We need an egg basket, a couple of chickens in any colour.
Okay.
I don't see colour, so I don't know which one's which.
Okay.
'Cause
I'm
one of
gonna
those are-
stay default because I feel like I might be on dodgy ground. So I'm gonna buy 2 chickens
Yeah.
and a rooster for sex reasons. For the chickens, not for me, of course.
We need. We're gonna need some other stuff, so maybe we'll come back for the rooster because we're gonna need like a sawmill from the hardware store.
Okay, well we've bought a cat now as well. Right, now obviously the main thing I need to do is make sure I can defend myself. So what we should also probably buy is bullets for
Yep.
me. Do I have a gun by default?
I just appeared with it, so I assume so.
God, what a country. I just appeared with a gun.
Appeared. I was born with a gun in hand.
Gun in hand.
I saw a man walking over here
wait.
in a white hat.
We're getting a cat, but we're also getting an orange cat. We're getting 2 cats. It's $200, but it's worth it. Right.
It's worth it.
Do we need feed? Do we need to feed the chickens something?
We've got 1 bag of feed at the ranch.
Do we need to feed the cats something?
Um,
Pet food. There we go. And a
would
bowl.
make sense, wouldn't it?
And a collar. Also, trees. Should we just get loads of trees?
No.
Just 100 trees?
We need a sawmill, and then we can start making logs.
Why do you crush my dreams?
I want to stamp on your dreams.
I've bought an overscope. I think it has something to do
What?
with eggs.
Eggs, so you can see if they're
I
fertilized.
think you can
maybe.
look. I think it's a lamp underneath a little cup, and you can shine it through and see.
Yeah, so it could be an egg cup and a torch, but
But instead, I've bought a $100 machine that says, 5,000, but like the writing is sort of losing interest as it goes to the right, as all good products do.
So if after this stream, everyone, you're all like, gosh, I wish I had another hour and 17 minutes of Sam and Tim talking absolute horse shit.
Just log on to foxnews.com and start watching, and that's basically us.
Start watching that. So there is Friday, Tim and I recorded an episode of Contriving Inside.
Oh yes, we did.
One of the more deranged pieces of media.
Would you like to tell them why it was quite so deranged?
So we had arranged a late record. So it was already going to be a 9 for 9:30 recording. Yeah. Which is pushing it after Tim had done a full day's work.
Yeah. Start at 7:30, finish at 9.
Yeah, had a long one. And then 9:17, Tim phones Amy to say, "Hi, sweetheart. I'm on my way home. I'm really tired. Have you just driven off without me?"
No, so I'll come pick you up.
Back. My shins. So Tim phones Amy to say, "Hey,
I'm on my way.
Day. I'm really tired. Could you, I don't know, put the kettle on or something."
Yeah.
And Tim and Amy said, "Oh, Sam's here, and he set everything up for the recording." And Tim's like, "The what?
The who? Who? Who's this? Sam, you
Who's
say?
that now?
Samuel L. Jackson? Who? What?
Samuel L. Jackson is here to record extra scenes from Jackie Brown."
Oh, incredible! So long after the original release.
But that was not the case. It was me. So, it was just me, and we did a fun episode. And
just the two of us.
Just the two of us.
Well, plus Amy stepped in right at the start to tell one of the better and more concerning stories you've ever heard. So look forward to that as well. It's a good one.
So let's go to the hardware store.
Where is the hardware store? Around here somewhere?
Turn right. So
just turn right.
Okay. You see it. If I've put a marker down.
No, I don't.
No,
I don't. I have a libertarian approach to maps. Only my maps.
So
no one
left,
else.
Straight on. Right, and then left.
You got to say right earlier because I just kept going straight on.
I know. My mum used to do that when my mum was teaching me to drive. She used to tell me the directions like as the turning went by. It was great.
Oh.
This is it. This is the hardware store.
Obsessed asked, and I don't want to be rude, Obsessed, but Obsessed asked the most stupid question I've ever heard, which is, so who forgot? Was it Tim or Sam? Who do you fucking think, Obsessed? Of me and Sam, who do you think forgot? Forgot? So, because I was reading the message, Tim, for the love of God, stop, and I got to the word God when I was speaking.
Tim for God.
Tim for God. Give it a go.
Nice, empty, unattended hardware store, and we're gonna. This is the honesty.
Has there
honest
been
system here.
like a hurricane and everyone's cleared out the shops ahead of the disaster? Because everything is very desolate.
It is extremely desolate. Oh, there's a machine here. Color machine. Paint can.
Who forgot? Oh, did I thank? I didn't thank Seriade. Seriade resubscribed 28 minutes ago. They've been subscribed for 19 months. I see Ranch and I think Ram Ranch. I sincerely apologise. What is Ram Ranch?
What's Ram Ranch? Is that pornographic images?
Is that
gentleman upon gentleman pornographics?
Does it involve what we will call extreme agricultural activity? Pentel, just sometimes, I wish I had a manual mute button for Tim.
Well, you don't.
No, and you never will. Because I deactivated the shock collar. Okay, so when you buy paint but nothing else, you get a gigantic green "thank you for your purchase" come up.
Yeah.
So when I bought something earlier, it just sort of got bought. But with like, that,
good.
It's a different system. Squiddy Terrence, 18 naked cowboys in the showers at Obsessed. Me too, Pentel. He was so mean to me. So mean to me.
If I put stuff in the basket, can you see it when you log in?
No, my cart is empty.
Right. That's annoying.
Okay.
So we need
a luxury table saw. A luxury.
Let's get
not an advanced table saw. Not like a a luxury double disc table saw.
Let's get a cheap one.
Why do you want to live like a scumbag?
Get a cheaper one.
A drivable lawnmower.
A shovel, a crowbar. Do we need an axe each, or do we need?
We can buy a header for a combine harvester, a very large piece of equipment.
$200.
For $200, which is less than a barrel of oil.
Yeah, that's wild.
Also, you can buy fireworks that look like horses' tails, so I'm going to do that.
Yeah.
It's kind of important that I buy that, and also a cooler so we can put beers in it and like be guys.
Yeah, bros, just bros being bros.
Yeah, okay. I'll buy
Temu
this.
Grain. RC Betty says Temu Grain header. Yeah, absolutely. Some assembly required.
So how do I look at
that size? That's a life
size.
it's
just tiny.
Yeah.
How do I? Lily Rose, Tim, do not play this now. This is for the break. Thank you, Lily Rose. Right, okay, I'm going to open it and I'm immediately going to pause it. Do I know this? The Lemon Demon 2 trucks, that rings a bell, but I will look at that. How do I look at my inventory? It's not I.
It's not I. I think it's so. If you hold
Tab,
you get your tool wheel. Jeez, what the hell was that?
That was rough justice.
Tim, can I have a word with you?
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
Don't know if you'd realised. You just shot me for no reason.
That was you! I'm sorry, I thought it was an intruder on my property, which under this state's laws means that I can do whatever I like. Now, you could argue, I'm not on my property, this is a hardware store, but I say, this land is my land. That's right, it's my land. This land ain't your land. It's fucking my... It's a new version of that song. Pete Seeger didn't like it.
You revive me, please.
How?
Just give me a quick CPR.
Is that it?
No, not with the gun.
Okay, I was trying to get some oxygen in you. I don't know, how do I...
This man's having trouble breathing. Quick, make more holes so his lungs...
Quickly! Quick! Sam, your head's gone. Right, how do I revive you so we can see if it remains gone?
There's no... gun away.
Okay. Okay. Step 1, put away the gun. Okay, eat to revive. Oh, you get your head back. Cowards!
Oh.
Cowards!
There is a big bloody patch on the ground.
Don't worry, it's fading, and nothing happened. Everything's fine. Everything's okay.
I've got a shovel.
Why are you holding it like that? Look at me with the shovel. Why are you holding...
like it's a rifle.
Bang!
I'm off to war. Off to free the South. Why can't I... Oh, yeah, because I've got my shovel now. So we need... What have you bought? Did you get the cheap table saw?
Yeah. No, I didn't. No, I bought fireworks.
All right, I'm going to bring the car around.
Uh-huh. Where does the cheap table saw... Is it just in our pockets now?
No, it'll be in the little buying area. So every shop has like a little zone where stuff appears when you buy it.
Ah, okay. Penta, we really need to stream while I am there personally. I attach these period cramp simulator to you, and whenever you're being mean or do the right wing a bit, I turn on the machine and increase the settings. You know what? I would do this. Okay, so you've got it there.
So
is that why
buy the table saw?
Okay.
And then it will pop.
So, but what about these fireworks I bought?
Where are they?
I don't know. I bought the fireworks.
Oh.
And then it was just like, okay, you bought fireworks.
Oh.
Do I have an inventory of any kind?
I don't think so. I think it's just the tab wheel. So
where
maybe
when
goddamn
fireworks?
Get back to the ranch.
But if our ranch hasn't been filled with fireworks in our absence, I'm going to be fucking furious.
Right, I'm going to buy a table saw.
All right.
Because otherwise...
Sam, we've made so much progress so far. It looks like you can also get a shotgun. Or is that a rifle? That's a repeating rifle, which we should probably...
can't demolish any planks.
Pentel, yes, I know you would do it, but how much would the chat pay for it? Announced Pentel gets shot down. I mean, that is the question. That is the question.
Yeah.
I'm sure you could set it. You could set it. Sam, you know programming. You could definitely set it up so there was some sort of like wireless connection to a button that means that it could be used.
Absolutely. There's any number of Raspberry Pis and Arduinos and ESP32s could handle that.
And you just have to set it so that if there's any kind of like network interference or error or dropped, it just automatically sets to on full.
A fail deadly system.
Yeah, exactly.
A fail safe. Yeah, exactly.
A fail kill you. Exactly. I once tried one of those simulators and it was so weak it barely did anything. Big words. Right. Well, in which case we can hook it up to a car battery.
I didn't even feel drunk at all.
You didn't feel drunk at all?
I had a whole beer. I didn't even feel drunk.
I just realised because I've titrating for this new medication. I have not had any alcohol or caffeine for coming up to 2 months.
Damn.
And you know how sometimes people say like, oh, and it's really like, I feel really sort of like, clarity, and I feel exactly the same. Like I don't feel a single bit different for not having caffeine and alcohol, which I suppose is not the kind of the feel good story people are looking for, which is why you don't hear of it all that much. Like I'm sure it's better for me.
Yeah,
but
I'm sure.
I'd like to feel smug and better, like every day.
What's the point of doing things that are good for you if you can't feel better than superior to others?
Because I'll probably fall off of something high anyway. So what's the point in if I hadn't have fallen onto that chop store, theoretically having lived longer, but I didn't get to eat as much fried potato.
Let's build. Where are the chickens?
Maria is here. I'm currently sipping a cup of tea out of a metal tankard. Now, I've done this. Why? I'm assuming it is just that when you drink out of, say, like ceramic, it's an incredibly stable material that doesn't release any of its atoms very easily. But when you drink out of a metal tankard, it's less stable and it tastes of metal. Or is that the fact that because metal has a distinctive taste? But I suppose things have a taste because they're giving off of some of their atoms. Because what your taste is just basically atoms of a thing interacting with your tongue.
Well,
in some way.
Or is it? I don't know, because it could be also things like it's stripping electrons off things and it's making ions or something.
Yeah, so it's like not.
It's
I could really feel the moment at which you started to lose, and when you started saying and something that the sort of something to do with.
I don't know. Like, what is that metallic? Because don't people say that if you're in a area with high radiation, you taste metal?
But isn't that because? But that's because there's like you're getting tiny like tears and degradation, and what you're tasting is blood. I thought that's what that was. Like basically you're basically being gently shredded.
It's the iron in your blood.
Yeah, and cell wall. And I could be absolutely wrong about that. I think I probably am.
Chat.
Do I have an axe?
Radiation. You just go up to the tree, and press and hold E, and then it just use your mind powers.
Ah, and it's one chop. And we've started the traditional deforestation portion of the game.
Yeah, it's just the natural continuation from Medieval Dynasty.
Now, Sam, have you noticed that the tree breaks on your backswing? So on the backswing, the tree's like, oh, sorry, and then it just sort of splits apart, but then you still hit it. But not where the chop is. You sort of hit it about 1.5 feet above the chop, just to sort of knock it over, I assume.
Yeah, just to give it a little tap.
Just a little tap. Rotom Time Machine, I recently had surgery and I could taste the saline flush from my IV. Incredible. I suppose, because if it's sort of just putting salt into you, it's going to get about.
I had a barium meal when I was little.
A barium meal? Oh, delicious.
Barium meal.
I'm just enjoying a barium meal. A succulent barium meal.
Succulent barium meal.
As in like a meal, when to meal something, like to grind it.
Yeah, well, it's barium
like
and
oatmeal.
Potatoes and
so they try and make it tasty.
Carrots. They're trying to make it tasty. No, so I was quite young. They thought I had a stomach ulcer, but I didn't. So they give you the barium meal, and it's a radioisotope, and then
so
they
can track
scan you and see where all the jazz is. See where all the fun stuff is. And then they give it to you, and they're like, "Do you want like the blackcurrant flavor or the whatever orange flavor or something?" I can't remember what I picked.
Or do you want original barium taste?
Original barium taste. It was like eating a full. If you imagine what it would be like to get a big tub of Saxa salt and just eat the whole thing.
Just eat it all.
Just chow down. Yeah.
Oh, hang on. Maria has shared the metal tankard in question. It's pretty cool. That looks heavy. There's a lot of adornment on there. That's a thick-walled...
That's a good tankard.
RC Birdie, no idea of the context, but the first time I took my ADHD meds, I felt exactly the same, except my laundry was folded when I meant to fold it. It's genuinely mind-blowing experience. Yeah, I'm starting to think I had some of that on the first medication, but didn't notice it all that much. And then when I went to the second medication, all of a sudden, like, I wasn't on top of the chores anymore.
Yeah.
But I also don't know if that's just because I became quite busy. It's sometimes hard to say.
It really is.
It's actually really liked.
I was fighting with the people. I had to get my diagnosis done privately because, NHS.
Yeah.
And I was just going back and forth for like 2 weeks, going like, "Can I have my prescription now?" And they're like, "Well, you've had a break in medication." I'm like, "No, I haven't.
Nope.
I just don't take it every day, so it lasts a little bit longer." And they're like, "Well, we might need to talk to a consultant." I'm like, "Oh, for fuck's sake!" So
I talked to the consultant. I have talked to the consultant.
I have talked to them.
How do you think I got these pills in the first place? You absolute fuck.
And then after 2 weeks, they were like, "Oh yeah, here you go." Oh, so it was.
So it was always an option
nothing.
for you to just.
You could have just said yes right at the beginning instead.
Interesting.
Where are the chickens that you bought?
I don't know, mate. Were we supposed to pick them up? I don't know.
Yeah.
Are they just still at the shop? Well, did you see any fucking chickens in the truck?
No, I didn't see any fucking chickens in the truck.
You didn't even tell me about. You didn't even tell me about the system in which chickens appear outside the shop. I'm coming with you. I won't be excluded like this. I want to see the chickens.
Come and get the chickens. You fuck. You
later you were like, and now let me explain something to you for the first time. This is how shops work. And now you're angry because at a time before then, you expected me to understand the system that you explained to me, thinking I didn't know.
I tell them to you.
You are.
That's why.
Karen, someone answered that on the ELI5 Reddit. Short answer, the taste of metal is the most common taste for taste error. Basically, the radiation is fucking up signals, not giving any actual taste. Interesting. It's very interesting.
Taste error. Your brain's just like, it's probably metal, isn't it?
Probably metal. Very chill. Very chill.
I'm just going to assume it's metal.
Lydia's 28. I did manage to disengage from an enraging thing last night without mammoth efforts, so hopefully the SSRIs are working. Please fix my brain. Please. Best of luck. I hope they help. Pentel. So I looked it up because I knew the period cramp simulators people use are just TENS muscle simulators, and those range from £50 to £80 if you want something that functions well enough but still cheap. Okay, so we need to fact that in. Sam, were you aware that I can make the car buck?
You can buck the car?
Yeah.
Well, I can float the car.
Whoa!
So...
Okay, hang on. Float the car.
Okay.
Right, ready? Float the car. And if I get out my height, I am. Okay, so if we need...
Oh, what if I'm on the car and I float the car? I'm flying.
Can you float the car? Hang on. If we're both on the car... Hang on. Okay, if we're both in the car, you...
Yeah. I'll start floating, and then you start floating halfway up.
Okay.
Okay. Right. So I'll say when it starts for me. So go.
Okay.
Didn't quite work.
So if I do it... Yeah, okay, right. So I need to start basically as soon as you say go. Okay, go.
Yeah. So go.
No.
It sort of shuddered a little.
It shudder-judders. And my jump doesn't work now. God, that's a shame.
Where?
Right, well, what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy some more chickens and see what happens.
Okay. Did you just put them in the cart and not actually buy them?
I thought I bought them. I click buy.
Okay.
My balance isn't going down. Is it because buy and sell are actually sub-menus, and what I need to do is click into the cart?
Yes.
Of which the button only works in some of it.
Yeah, there's like some small areas where the button works, yeah.
And then I need to buy... Right. So what... Of course.
What I think is happening with that with the cart button is that there's the button there, and then the label is a control on top of it, which blocks the input.
Not enough money? Household balance. Oh, God, what are we going to economise on? Okay, we're going to cut out the overscope. I'll only buy some ammunition. And we'll get fewer chickens. Okay. We don't need quite that many chickens. How many chickens do we need? 3?
2 or 3, yeah. Why not?
Thank you for your purchase. Okay.
Chickens and a cat.
Chickens and a cat. Oh, you're holding the cat. Give me
the cat. Right, cat. Get in the.
Oh, you don't hold chickens as nicely as you hold the cat.
Oh, that's not a fun way to hold a chicken.
Press E to enter. Oh, sorry. I thought it said press E to enter cat, and I had questions.
Okay. We can only... So we've got the chickens, the cat, and the food in the truck. And we can only take the chickens...
Oh,
can the cat drive? 3 spots.
I'll let the cat drive. We got 2 cats.
Nice.
I bought 2 cats. There was budget problems, but I did allow money for 2 cats. The chicken... Yes, obsessed. Artie Buddy, you could say you are choking the chicken. Okay.
Can we fit this in?
Please, sir, may I have more pet food? Please, sir.
I can't fit this.
Give it here. I'll do it because I'm better than you. I'm just powerful and red. Okay. I can do this. Sam can't do this, but I can because I believe in America.
Watch him fail.
I believe in this country.
Well, if I put
hang on. No, don't change the parameters. I will succeed on my own without any help from the government or you. Okay, I swear. Okay. It's gotta be.
And just like wedge this.
Okay, it's gotta be.
There.
American ingenuity wouldn't allow.
And then we can
Actually, I've decided the solution, which is not moving that cat because I can't put that in there. Oh, I could put it there. Is I'm going to stand in the back and you're going to drive.
Okay. You ready?
Uh-huh.
It works surprisingly well.
Because my body experiences the same physics as the thing I'm standing on, and there is no... Me and the car... Did you know, once you're on a surface, you and the car are just... You and whatever you're on is just one thing. Yeah. I'd like to travel like this.
It shows extraordinarily strong toe grip on whatever you're standing on.
Or in unfeasibly sticky feet. And I'm just going around being like, would anybody like to feed this cat? Can anybody feed this cat?
Chickens are being very well behaved.
They really are. They're so still and floaty. It's almost like they are completely unanimated assets in this form. It's almost like that.
Couldn't be that, though. But it's
Maria,
like that.
Maria, your character is rather red. I only just noticed. That's because he's burnt Bert, who doesn't wear sun cream because it's for libs. Did you know that getting terrible skin problems from overexposure to sun is line 2 of the Declaration of Independence?
It really is.
So we should put.
I mean,
this...
how are you supposed to express freedom with a TH without doing that? Right, where should we put the food for the chickens? Where do you want your food, chickens?
I've put the cat food up on this bench because cats should learn to eat while sitting in chairs like proper people.
Yeah, like grown-ups.
Like grown-ups. What are they, children?
Come on, chickens.
I've got some pet food.
How do I put the food down? How do I feed the chickens?
You go up to the chicken bowl and feed it.
Chicken food? Right, well, the chickens need water as well.
What's this bag? Is it a chop
that's
saw?
It's a thingy. What's it called?
I don't know.
What's it called when you sleep? A mattress.
Oh.
Inflatable mattress so I can sleep.
No, but this is my inflatable mattress.
No, please. Allow me to sleep.
Sorry, I'm already having a lovely nap. Look at my happy little face. I'm so pleased.
All right.
And to show I'm pleased, I've buried my fingers into my side. I just buried them in. Just I'm just sort of gently cradling one of my kidneys. Fireflight, Virtual Tim is compensating for how devastatingly pale real Tim looks next to real Sam in capture. Yeah. My camera washes me out. Sam's camera sort of rosaceous him up. And if you meet us in real life, we're kind of quite similar to sort of cream boy.
Just regular.
Yeah, that's why they call us the Cream Boys, right? That's why they call us a pair of creamy boys. That's why it is.
Hey, creamy boys.
That's why people shout that at us. Pow. God, if only the tree chopping in Medieval Dynasty was this. I mean, obviously it's a worse system that looks awful.
Place the fucking. Where do I put the chicken food?
Obsessed. Can you Brokeback Mountain on the inflatable mattress? Are you just calling gay sex Brokeback like Brokeback Mountaining? Like it's just. It's not the only version of it. I suppose we are kind of rural Americans.
Yeah.
Darling, would you like to Brokeback Mountain tonight? Oh, I'm a bit tired, actually. How about tomorrow? Absolutely. Like, it's not. You can't just.
Yes.
Maria, Tim, you are contractually obliged to read this aloud. I love that creamy buddy. He's such a good friend. Obsessed. Your ranch is appropriate. Merco Dairy, and there was only one bed. Maria, clip it. Brokeback Mountain also requires you to have been eating nothing but beans for weeks. You take your life in your hands when you lay with the Bean Man. It'll never be the same.
Chat, how do I feed the chickens?
71 penguins. Oh, just offering
Did
a
you
paw.
put You've got the collars for the cats. Yeah, they're here, aren't they?
I feel like we've improved the local area.
Okay, what should we name the ginger cat, chat?
I think the ginger cat should be named Hubert. No, Clumpy.
Clumpy. Well, my caps lock was on as well, so it's
Clumpy!
lowercase c.
Oh, Clumpy.
Clumpy. Squiddy Terrence has to go and do taxes. Terribly sorry. Good luck with your taxes.
Tough time all round. Because I'm really strong. FBW.
Where's the other cat?
Oh God! Oh, for fuck's sake! I'm so red and powerful. Inkstone Danny, I'll be right back. I have some puke to clean up and a giraffe, my brother, to wrangle into drinking water. Thank you, Maria, for clipping that. Most helpful. Oh, so also, it's not quite up to date yet. There's still a lot of videos I need to sort, but because of the Twitch storage fiasco, I have exported all the videos that were on Twitch to YouTube. And in theory, they should be... I think I need to stick them in a playlist and then order that playlist by publication date. But yes, they should be available very, very shortly. In fact, I could do it right now. Okay, hang on. I can't spell the word beautiful. Public, default order, date published, newest. Yeah. Language. What language? What language would we like this in? Probably English. And what letter does English start with?
Generally an E.
Generally, okay.
Could be anything. Should we build a farmhouse?
Oh, go on. I'm sorry, I have to do it one by one? Can I not just add all?
There's definitely...
It's got to be an add all.
Have you got...
Videos? Add to playlist. There we go. But do I have to do them 30 at a time? Just let me add them all, mate. Oh, mate, hang on. Rows per page, 50. Alright, so I can do it a bit quicker than that. Right, well, I won't do that now then, because I thought I could just add my live videos. Apparently I can't. But that will be up very shortly. So in which case, for the moment, just subscribe. Subscribe to it.
Just go ahead and subscribe.
There you are.
Giving them the link.
I've just popped it in, mate. Subscribe to that.
Shall I subscribe?
Go on, mate. I'll go on. I'll go on, give it.
I guess I will subscribe.
Thanks, buddy. So when you've got a chop saw, like a running chop saw, do you generally sort of just lean an open jerry can up against it just to make sure it doesn't run out of fuel?
Yeah. Just leave it. Yeah, just leave it running.
Just pop it on.
What's the worst that could happen?
Yeah. What, a fire? I don't think so.
An extremely dangerous piece of equipment, just running constantly as well.
What's a spinning blade between friends? Why am I finding it so hard to just put wood on this thing?
It is annoying. It doesn't sort of... It's not intuitive. That's the nice way to put it.
My phone vibrates. I'm just checking if it's Pentel shouting at me or if it's an unrelated thing. Amy is... no one is shouting at me. No, that's fine.
Where shall we put our house?
Okay. Quick question. In this game, is it like house template, here's house? Or can we build custom structures?
We can build custom structures.
In which case, we should build a custom structure, and we should build an incredibly thin but incredibly tall tower. Because that is the most defensible position.
Yeah.
The thinnest foundation we can get away with. Smallest foundation. And then just as tall as the game will allow us.
2x2 foundation. Like that.
I'm inserting the planks. Because that's how building works.
Large crop top.
Sorry? You can build a large crop top?
You build a large crop top.
Build a large crop top.
Placed on the ground to support your building. Yeah, that's fine.
A crop top? No, it's a piece of clothing.
I need stairs. I don't need wall lamps. I don't need beds. I don't need shelves. I need stairs. Or a light switch. That might be useful. I'll put that there.
Yeah, well, when getting upstairs, you do need a light switch. Maria, back to the chat about metal utensils. It isn't the best thing ever. Isn't the best thing ever mango on a solid gold spoon? I mean, get you. A solid... How have you used solid gold spoon? Wouldn't a solid gold spoon, even quite a small one, be very expensive? I suppose it depends what carat. At what point can you go... Now, can somebody explain to me if it's gold, but it's of different carats of gold, is it because it's impure gold and it's mixed with something else? If so, what? And is it always the same thing, or is it different things? Is it different sort of alloys of gold? Or is it always the same alloy of gold? Oh, Maria hasn't tried it. They just heard it online. Sure, a likely story. Come on, Maria. You get in your big timosaur with your golden mango spoon. Oh, no, I didn't do it. One of my footmen tried it and told me. Yeah. Just not relatable, likely. You know? Unlike me, I'm so relatable. Everyone relates to experiences that I have. That's why I say such sort of down-to-earth things. Okay, so Ali Baxter, carrot is purity. Yes, no, I understand that carrot is purity, but if it's not pure, what is the other thing that's in it? Oh, for fuck's sake. For fuck's sake. And then I accidentally miss and turn it off. And then I put the log down, and rather than when it's off, it just drops off. Lero's 28. Tim, is the horror story reading stream on YouTube? Horror story reading stream?
The one Ben did? One blended.
Oh, for the fundraiser? Yes. I believe we've got that. I think we've got Ben's Goblin. We've definitely got his My Immortal one. Didn't he do his horror story one? I think so. I have downloaded everything, so if we highlighted it, it is on there, and I believe I would have highlighted that. But it was a difficult time. Maria, Tim, my footmen are sentient crows. Yeah, fancy sentient crows, by the sound of it. RC Birdie, silver, metal, zinc is what I'm finding. Ali Baxter, but it's just other stuff. TM, other stuff. Just other stuff. So I'm guessing in the world of gold, they're like, oh well, of course there's the gold silver alloy, sure, but the real good stuff is that zinc gold alloy is the better gold. But I suppose that's why it's like, oh, this is Welsh gold, so it's more gold. It's got a more golden hue. I'm guessing it's the alloy that it happens to be.
Yeah,
but it's all gold.
It's all gold.
Tim, is there a chance for the Five Nights at Freddy's stream reappeared? I think so. Well, did it disappear?
Yeah, what happened to the...
I didn't think it had disappeared. Leroy, these videos are also mixed up to a degree that is genuinely impressive. Yes, bear with me. I will stick them in a playlist because what I've done is you can't just upload them to YouTube in order. That's not a thing. Even if you go one by one, which is what you have to fucking do, because the different videos are different lengths and take longer or shorter to upload, they just go on. So if you do a 2-hour video and then a 1-hour video, the 1-hour video will get done faster. And then it will basically act like that one was uploaded first, even though you clicked on it second. Because there's not proper integration. So they all just turned up roughly, very roughly in order, in that the same months are grouped together. And then I have published them one by one in order. And then if I stick them in a playlist, they will be in the order of publishing, which is the order of when we saved them to Twitch. But I haven't done that yet. I'll do that tonight. Apparently it got deleted. Something got deleted. Maybe that horror story one. I don't know. You can just... Sorry, hang on. Can you just...
Apparently you can just stack them up however you want.
Okay, well, good to know. No, you stack them up, I'll saw them down. Oh, you fuck. Can't believe you gazumped me like this.
I'm going to bring more logs over here so we can do them all at once.
Bento, it got deleted because...
this shitty barn.
Yeah, get rid of the shitty barn. Oh, for fuck's sake. Bento, it got deleted because we forgot to highlight it. Inkstay and then Vague Coffee Cup. It's very nice of you to say we when you meant to say Tim. Yes, it was me, because it's all me, because I'm the admin boy and I'm bad at admin. Also bad at delegating. I just don't trust Pento with the logins.
Shut up.
Sorry,
bad Tim.
Badmin Tim.
Bad admin Tim.
Bad admin Tim.
Bad admin.
Bad admin Tim.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you've achieved this. What are you going to do with this word? Or is it
That's
just
it.
it's just an end? It's just an end unto itself.
Yeah. Just needed to say it.
I wouldn't have thought I'd have forgotten to highlight Five Nights at Freddy's, but maybe I did. Maybe I did. Maybe I was too scared. Unfortunately,
so
the way
I demolished a big chunk of roof, and it falls on me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that was unpleasant. Anyway, off to do the next bit.
Yeah.
Oh, got hit in the face with a bunch of splintered rotten wood. Yep. Right, next one. This guy's impervious.
A note that probably contains information about how to play the game. No, thank you.
Not interested, thanks.
Demolish the highlighted object first.
I'd love to.
Hang on, have we got a hover roof situation?
I think we might have a hover roof.
Oh, hang on, no, it makes you... It gets to a point and then it starts making you...
Right,
Woo! Okay, if you demolish some floor whilst you're on it, it makes you float, which is quite exciting. But how are we supposed to demolish that? It's above us. You let other things fall down.
Yeah. Let's get... Can I get
We deleted the stairs.
Hang on. If I get the car over there, maybe we can jump.
I'm going to jump onto this tiny log, then onto this
a ladder
thing.
In the shop.
We need to do like the trusses first.
Yeah.
There we go.
I mean, it makes sense.
Okay, so as long as I'm on the same level as them, it would let me demolish something quite far away. Okay, drive me around to the other side, Sam. I'll stay on top of the car. We drive around to the other side. John Spiral, Tim, do you think it's possible to stumble through a one-man production podcast with no experience of anything involved, or can you spare any tips? Autism is driving force, an instant drawback for any skill I should acquire hasn't got me very far yet. It's a Spiral, John Spiral. Yeah, look, if you make the production itself simple, you can just do it on your own. But obviously, it does mean that the relentless admin of it can get quite on top of you. Yeah, it can be done. People do it. If it's just you recording yourself and no one else, and it's really straightforward. Sam's got a gun. Okay, Sam. We're all having big feelings because we've just demolished. Okay, I'm dead. You've shot me to unconsciousness. So,
why is it always so fun?
Oh, okay. Now I'm infinitely. Now, unfortunately, damage does occur to someone when you shoot them, even if you revive them. You've hit part of my brain, which now means that I'm not touching the controls, but I continuously run left forever. So that's just part of me now. So if I want to get anywhere, I have to kind of strafe and have to look and then strafe back in. But obviously, because you've done this to me, you must die. But I can't actually look at you all that much. So I have to sort of look away and run backwards towards you, holding a gun. And we'll just... I've only got one bullet before I'd have to reload, so hang on. Okay, right.
You'll never get me.
Ah, fuck. Okay. Reloading. Okay, reloading. Right, okay. Oh, there he is. Okay.
I'm too majestic.
Okay,
like
if I
a gazelle.
Ah, fuck him.
I'm a gazelle.
Yes, got him! Is this because... I don't know how to no longer be running sideways. This is just me forever. If I push myself the other way, I go the other way. But if I let go, back I go.
If you press...
Hang on.
Left, is it because thinks it's held down? Yeah, keep shooting.
You did this to me.
Yeah,
you did this to me.
Keep shooting the corpse.
You did this to me. I have to keep tapping. Oh my god, you reload so slow. The fact that it looks like you makes this much more distressing.
Thank you for the murder. Oh, thank you for the subscription with Prime.
Oh, maybe Juno resubscribed with Prime. They've been subscribed for 26 months. I forgot I had Bezos money for a while. Here you go. There you go. And this is why we constantly talk about it. Oh, okay. It stopped now. So what I need to do is hold... Is it become you?
Does one of us become... Does one of us become left runner of
sideways?
Places.
So I was holding a log and then hit a tent, and then it stopped. Hold R to save the game.
So
Fox and Wolf, can you prop yourself against a building? Yeah, no, that did work. It sort of it solved my strange body, my strange red body. I didn't insert it. I just dropped it on the ground.
Do you want the good news or the bad, or the do you want the bad news or there's other bad news?
I'd like the other bad news first, please.
So you know, I told you to skip the tutorial.
Yeah.
And that we could just carry on from there, and then I basically went through the tutorial.
Yeah.
So the game had already built a chicken hutch and put the chickens in it.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
And here's one of the chickens.
Oh, hang on, sorry. Let me just. It's become a turkey. For a start.
Become a turkey.
It's become a cooked turkey.
Just gonna put that down there.
So did it just converted them straight into turkey?
Well,
is that how it works?
They were just.
That's not a chicken.
It does mean that we've got 2 sawmills now.
Why does that mean that? Why does the fact that there's 2 deceased turkey-looking chickens mean we have a sawmill now?
I guess it doesn't really, but it.
And as people have very importantly pointed out, Sam, if I think that's a cooked chicken, then I'm in trouble because that is very clearly raw. Please go ahead. Yes, that is. Yes,
it's okay.
It's oven. It's oven ready, is what I'm saying.
Yeah,
not cooked, oven ready. Sorry, we have a sawmill. Sorry, I interrupted you because of the chicken. What were you going to say before I started shouting?
So the game has just like given us the stuff that we would have needed for the tutorial. So we've got 2 sawmills and 2 dead chickens.
Okay.
We got some eggs. Egg.
Okay. So we need. Cool. Okay. Right. Oh, you haven't built that yet, Tim. So you can't run up there. Okay. And you have to build them in order. I was hoping I could trick it into letting me build floating platforms, but apparently they thought of this. Because if I then demolish this, aha! No, oh no, yeah, and it deletes the other ones. Oh, damn it! Fine, have it your way.
You're trying to build like a stairway to heaven.
Yeah. And I was building a stairway to heaven. Where the chicken becomes a turkey.
Turkey chicken.
Okay, so now we build more stairs. Why am I looking so badly at the book? Right.
You're bad at looking at books.
I'm bad at looking at books, you see.
You're a bad book looker.
I'm a bad book looker. Okay, so okay. Yeah, so that's how it's gonna make us do it. Like so, it's gonna be up. So it's gonna go from side to side, going up.
Okay.
And that's okay, you know.
Yeah, that's fine.
That's just something we have to accept.
Let me chop some more trees. Let's deforest this bitch.
Mate, if you wouldn't mind just chopping some more trees, that'd be wonderful. Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you for that. Walls.
How have you run out of fuel?
Because we left it on and chopped up loads of stuff.
Oh.
Because we used it.
Because we used it.
Yeah, that's what happens.
I'll do it.
You idiot. You've killed us all.
Oh, the king wants his taxes.
Is it, what, in this game as well? Oh, God.
Probably. You got the king of Montana or something or other.
King Tanner?
King Tanner, yeah.
I went to school with him. Real prick. Oh, I can hear the chop saw. Because this game is so silent, I'd forgotten there was sound, and so when I heard a chop saw, I was actually quite alarmed. Maria, I go with 5 seconds and Pentel is being told sick him. Hang on.
Oh.
Samurai, there is an optional tutorial, but we can skip that. Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so I hate saying this.
No, you love it.
Pentoll was right.
You love it.
Pentoll was, as usual, correct.
What do you mean, as usual? As
Pentoll
occasionally happens, yes.
Correct.
Against all the odds, Pentoll was right. If I look down and open the book, it's just like, okay, so the book is which is actually, this is how David Bowie came up with that Heroes pose. He was just trying to read a book that's above his head.
Bowie
reading books. Bowie can't put the book in front of his face. Then someone took the book away and took a photo. I was tricked.
Take a photo of David.
Photo of me reading books wrong. You don't embarrass Bowie. Bowie embarrasses you.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Oh, people. Right, Vindication, as usual. Someone clip that. Sam saying, as usual. Tim, please go back to third-person view. This view hurts my brain. Oh, yeah, when did I go into first-person view? I didn't even remember I'd done it. Was it when I got shot? Oh, it's because... Hang on. If I go into third-person view, and then I go... Oh, I go back into first-person view every time I open the book. That's not ideal.
Not ideal.
Oh, no, okay. It pumps. I was going to say it pumps me out. That's not really what I meant to say, but yeah, it pumps me out.
Yeah, it really...
It really just pumps me out.
Really lubes you up.
Sam, do you need to have a little word?
But isn't that what you're talking about?
No, I'm saying Sam. Okay, well, you've lost...
Excuse
me.
Got some more planks up there.
Here, go on. Okay, why would it let me... What? Oh my god, it's so pernicious about where it will let me... Now, do we keep it equal all the way up? We just keep doing that same thing? Or could I, actually, and it just wasn't let... Hang on. I might... Oh! I could do that. Alright, so from here on it'll be like that. For that sort of like, you enter, it's the ground floor. Sure.
But and how do we get to this bit? Like, we can't really get to this floor, can we? Does that matter?
No, because the tower must immediately become very thin.
Oh, okay.
So, like, we have this sort of, like, this sort of entryway. Or, hang on a minute. No. If we're going to do this, let's just goddamn do it.
If you're going to do something, half-ass it, for goodness sake.
If it's worth doing, it's worth doing it weird.
Why did those planks float and the rest of them fell?
Justice.
Do you know what would be nice is, like, a light.
Can you build a light?
Shall I sell some of these planks and see if we can like get some money?
Money.
Okay. Because we're probably gonna need money, right?
Interesting concept, but okay, fine. Oh, put me back in first person view. Stop it. Okay, build. Right. Okay. So. Wall. So I'm gonna need a wall there to support a floor, I'm guessing. Like, what's the minimum amount I can build a tower out of is the question we're trying to ask ourselves here. Yes, okay, cool. Right. So it'll allow that, and then if it'll allow that, it should allow... Yes!
Can't allow anything these days.
Yeah, these days.
These days.
Back when I was a young man, eggs was eggs, up was down. These days, can't even trust the nose on your own face these days. You know, I went to a shop the other day. Terrible it was. Terrible.
It's John Lewis's. Never heard of it. Terrible.
What's it? Like, was that supposed to be some sort of like new gender? John Lewis?
Yeah.
I won't have it.
I won't use your pronouns, John Lewis.
What, shop/floor? Don't think so. I won't do it.
Right, I'm going to see how much we get for these.
I think you should demand £1 million.
Okay, Okay, I will. I'll demand it, and we'll see what happens.
Yeah, because as you know, your demands are what matters. In this world, in my world, metal. 1. Why? Apparently, we can put some metal. We can put a little square of metal on the side of this foundation. It doesn't say why or what it's for, and apparently the foundation is done. But you can put metal 0 or 1.
Oh, is that the light switch? Is that the little light switch?
Oh, did you put a light switch on?
I put a light switch on the outside of our...
Yeah, perfect, of course.
Our building.
Break in 3 minutes. Fox and Wolf, stuck moving left as libertarian ranchers. Yeah. Edge time, shop / floor, new neoprone has just dropped. I'm going to turn this game so up because I'm finding it, I feel like I'm playing in space. Why is there a music slider? There is no music.
Oh.
There was no noise. There was no time.
We get like $2 per plank, so...
Okay, not much. Why are there 2 chop saws next to each other? For speedy slices?
Yeah. So we can just bring 2 logs and chop them up real nice.
Oh! Oh, I thought I could pick up multiple logs, but what happens is it just replaces the log you're holding and it just disappears. I see, buddy, there is no music. Yet. Oh, sorry, I intended to use the chop saw, but instead what I did was pack it up into a little box and gather it into my arms, which is similar.
It's easily done with the table saw.
I mean, it is literally running and I'm holding a log, and with one button click, I can accidentally pick it up. Oh, hang on. Shall I read the floating letter that was left for us?
Yeah.
Hello,
Dear
grandchild.
farmer.
No, sorry, Sam. It starts with hello, grandchild.
So woke.
So woke. If you read this letter, then you agree to fulfill my last will Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Don't worry, there's nothing wrong. The brothers Meredith will be back soon. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Hang on, hang on, hang on, please. Back. Now, based on a conversation that happened seconds ago, in chat, do you sweeten your drinks with sugar or honey? That's right. It's the issue that has been tearing our nation apart. Do you sweeten
all
with
nations?
Honey? All nations. All vying not for resources, not for territorial control. No. Over whether or not you sweeten your drinks with honey or sugar. Foxapau doesn't sweeten their drinks and therefore is a heretic and is barred from this conversation. I'm so sorry. Inkstained Danny, honey for tea, sugar for coffee. Firefly, sugar because honey has a flavour other than sweet and it's gross. Okay, you don't have to editorialise.
So close, it's actually good. You were really close though.
Really close. But no editorialisation. Andrew Time, sugar, honey in honey in my lemon and ginger tea when I'm ill. Ali Baxter, I don't drink drinks that need secondary sweetening. Sorry, you don't drink drinks that need secondary sweetening. So you only drink drinks that arrive at the proper sweetness. So you'll drink Coca-Cola and also battery acid because that's a drink that doesn't require sweetening.
It really doesn't. It's exactly the flavour it should be at all times. Monty is currently eating his frozen. We've got like a silicon cupcake tray.
Yeah.
And I mix his kibble with like a bit of chicken stock or the tea that Erin makes for him and put it in. Sorry. Yeah, Erin makes tea for the dog. I think this has come up before.
No, because I would have screamed in your face. What are you talking about, you fuck pig? So what? Sorry, what?
Erin makes
what?
Chamomile and catnip tea for the dog. So
chamomile and catnip tea.
Yeah.
And then I'm assuming he has to cool it down because dogs can't have hot drinks.
No.
And then he just sort of laps it up from a bowl.
He loves it. Yeah.
I'm sure he does. He's a dang ass freak. He's a nice little boy. But him liking things doesn't mean that those things have to happen. If they did, the world would be a terrible place.
So it would be. Once he had the power to just grant his own wishes at will, God.
Haunted Coyote,
That would be it.
Haunted Coyote, so disgusted by this I make the dog catnip tea, has to go. I'm sorry, Haunted Coyote, I understand. I too am disgusted. But is this like a thing, or did Erin invent this drink?
No, I don't think it's a thing. It's just good for like chamomile and catnip calms dogs.
And so Erin was like, let's cut out the middleman, brew them both into a tea.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if we can be friends anymore. I suppose is the main thing I'm worried about.
No, I understand. I get it.
Why a tea? I suppose you could extract. I suppose because you could like cold brew it. I suppose, but
sure. Maybe.
Stick it in a flask overnight, and that also might make it better because it might be that there's some volatile compounds within it that you're losing through the boiling.
Hang on a minute. No. Hang on.
You should actually.
Right.
Sorry, actually, Sam. If you're really taking care of your dog, you should cold brew your catnip and chamomile dog tea.
You're gonna eat your fucking words. Get ready. I hope you got a knife. I hope you got a little bib on.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, is it gonna be a big meal? It could be a tasting meal of my own words. Well, I am hungry.
Mustard, horseradish, maybe.
I don't eat any foods that require secondary sourcing.
If I said that I cold brew chamomile for my dog, would you be less incredulous about that? You'd be like, oh,
yeah,
that
no,
makes sense.
I'd have nodded and said, of course.
Of course. Eat up, sunshine.
Of course.
Tim's starting trouble.
My son and my partner in one go.
Yeah, you should start cold brewing.
I heard you talking about my tea bags. All right.
Do you make tea bags? So do you make them as bags? Do you make up little pre-made bags?
Yes, of course.
Of course.
Because I'm a mother.
Okay. Are you one of those?
I buy.
Are you?
I don't get camera. No. Listen here. Listen to me. I don't get chamomile tea and put catnip next to it.
No,
I
that'd
buy
be awful.
the bags.
Yeah.
Unbleached.
The little unbleached.
Yeah.
Bags. Yeah. Unbleached. Terrible if the dog had bleached tea bags.
Why are we telling?
I was just telling everyone.
Why is Alfie telling us to stop? There's someone in the vet field. Because chamomile and catnip are both safe for dogs, unless I've misunderstood. Anyway, get him his little tea bags, and I get him the flowers, like the dried flowers. I don't get chamomile tea. I get chamomile flowers because I don't know what they've put in those tea bags.
You don't know.
Then.
No, and as you know, dog food is very carefully regulated and always contains the things you expect.
And he really likes it.
Look, I am never going to question the fact that your dog is a little freak and laps it up. Lap.
His uncle is you.
Okay, so yeah. And as an uncle, I am disgusted at his actions. What I'm saying, Erin, is if Sam had said to me, no, I obviously cold brew this tea because it protects the volatile compounds, some of which might be the reason that it's calming for animals, I would have said, of course, Sam, I understand. But because he boils the tea, I'm upset and disgusted and won't have it.
Why are we checking the chat? Like, everyone, what's happening? I'm also getting quieter because I'm speaking quieter.
Erin is retreating from this conversation as they realise quite how ridiculous it is not to cold brew your dog's chamomile and catnip tea.
Yes, I saw Elfie's comment.
We need further explanation, Elfie.
Why?
We need further explanation. Is there a
told
particular
my vet that we do this?
Yeah. And obviously the vet was like, look, I'm really frightened, but it won't hurt your dog. It was, I believe, was their exact phrasing. They were like, look, I'm upset, but the dog will be fine. I believe it's exactly what they said.
I'm gonna go and carry on getting ice cream for myself.
Could you, while you're away, could you just brew me up a nice flask of chamomile and catnip tea just for me?
Yeah.
Just so I can see it. Thank you.
How do I put? Do I have to put a wall in before I can put this?
Yeah. Oh yeah, it's awful.
Right.
It's awful.
It's awful. It's such a mess.
So awful.
This game is such a mess.
And if you're not looking in the right direction when you open the menu, It's not happening.
No.
Where are the
Obviously.
walls? Where are the walls? I'm always losing the wall.
Using the wall to live.
Hey? Nice.
Hey? That's something.
Now, okay, now. It needs not where you
No,
where you
not like
plan to be
this.
putting it.
No.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Penta redeemed. Sam is generally quieter. So very quiet. Sam is quieter.
Oh,
Sam, turn yourself
well,
up. 'Cause I ain't touched you. I never touched him.
Okay.
I never
How's
touched
that?
him. Louder. 20
Turn up
times
your
louder.
Sam.
Like I want you to blow out the microphone with every word. No, that's fine.
There we go.
No, not
Right.
there. Oh yes, there. Sam, yes, there.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah.
There.
Yeah.
Right. Let's just wall it up so we can.
Oh, he's walling it up. He's walling it right up.
This is how you meant to play this game, right? Chat.
We're
Yeah.
building a sort of a ranch sim Tower of Babel.
Yeah.
And God will
Gonna-
strike us down for our indolence.
We're gonna fight God.
I want to fight God. I'll fight him.
I forgot those weren't built.
Ah! I'm gonna
I fell
fail.
off because I forgot they were built.
I know my actions have consequences. Oh fuck's sake! I've dropped planks.
Actions. I like actions. I just don't like consequences.
Like why do we have to have the consequences
not
to our
have
actions? Because
consequences?
no one likes consequences. No one wants consequences, but we love action. So why haven't we phased them out? Is my question.
Acty. Good. Quincy. No thanks.
I hate quinces. Much like I hate
Don't want
quinces, the
quinces.
fruit. Too
They
fussy.
are kind of garbage, aren't they?
Sam, you're inside the staircase. Is that a problem?
Oh. It's all right. I've just got staircase lung.
I've got a case. I've got a case of board lung. In that there are boards through my lungs.
There's boards in my lung. This man has board lung.
I'm afraid Mr. Ray has what we in the profession call board lung. He has 2 days.
Well, there's
to
no
live.
fall damage. That's good.
Yeah, I enjoyed watching you arrive from the sky at extreme speeds. Video. Chamomile has to be dosed specifically. It can be toxic if given too much. The bulbs especially contain a lot of toxins, and catnip only very occasionally shows any effect in dogs. Well, we know we're not using bulbs. Like I'm doing any of this.
Yeah.
And I imagine the amount that you get from a tea
It's tiny.
is tiny.
Yeah. It's very weak.
It's one of the insults I shout at Monty. Hey, you drink weak tea. I appreciate the heads up, Elfie, but I think based on that, and if they've informed their vet,
Yep.
I think they're okay. And also, how long have you been doing this for?
Years.
Years.
And it's a very, very occasional thing. It's not like he's having it every day.
No, it's like cocaine parties in the 80s. He's absolutely
He's coking himself up.
off.
I mean, we
his
do give him
face.
cocaine, obviously. That's what Monty needs.
Yeah.
A drug that makes him irrational and aggressive.
Yeah, and also really interested in letting you know about this new play he's written.
Yeah, and his favourite cryptocurrency.
Mine is Biffcoin, which
Yeah.
is a coin themed after Biff from Back to the Future,
From Back to the Future, yeah.
who is my role
Yes.
model.
That's what you took away from Back to the Future. You were like,
Love Biff.
yes,
Love Biff.
Hello.
Oh, what have you got?
Ice cream?
I've
Look at this shit.
got
Can I have ice cream?
what I like to call a stoner bowl. It has ice cream, chocolate, Nutella, and pretzels.
Mate, come on. I want it.
Tim wants it.
I want
also
it.
wants it.
Giz?
Giz it. You're right there, baby. You seem to have dissociated.
No, I'm just catching up on chat.
Oh, okay. Walking all those toes.
Yes, I'm gonna go eat my sample.
Bye.
Versima, hi chat and Tim, who's already cancelled as soon as I get here. What do I do? Sarah Penguins, what are we building? What are they building up there? We're building a tower.
Yeah, we're gonna fight God.
We're gonna
get to
fight
the top of
God.
this.
We gotta keep going till we fight God. It's for defense, as Ali Baxter says. It's for defense. The three planks abandoned halfway up the stairs is really bothering me. Yeah, it keeps bothering me, but the thing is, I don't want to keep. I'll
get
go
to it.
down and get them, but it's really annoying that they're just sort of like because it's not enough to really like do much.
Oh,
so
I'll bring them up. Don't worry.
You bring them up? Oh, yeah.
Wait up there. I'll bring them up.
Why would I wait up there if you're
Oh, here it is.
Oh my god! Jesus Christ!
I've got it.
You know, when I decided on a team to, you know, build a tower to fight God. The unfortunate thing is the crossover between competence and willing to build a tower to fight God is very, it's very vanishingly narrow. And then that plus scheduling issues meant that I have the team I have.
Yeah, you kind of just have to go, okay, whoever turns up, that's the team, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I got a hair in my eye. I'm aware who Biff is based on. And it's that kind of, you know, business first, winners sort of lifestyle.
It takes 4 wooden planks to build a tiny little plaque.
And it takes all sorts to make a village. It's a big plaque, mate. Are you in the pocket of big plaque?
No, you are.
No, that's because my dental hygiene is awful. Because I'm in the pocket of big plaque.
Right. There's a little plaque at the bottom.
What does it say?
Sam was really helpful
what does it say?
Helpful and
what's on the plaque?
What's on the plaque?
Okay, well,
something inspirational.
I'm gonna look forward to finding that out. And obviously, if it isn't inspirational, it is in fact something fucking stupid. I of course will be furious, like unquenchably furious.
You know those words you had to eat.
Yeah.
Stick them back up, because it's time to eat them again.
Well, because what you're saying is it'll be a great plaque that everyone will love and Mexico will pay for it. Is that what you're telling me?
Mexico's paying for this plaque.
Mexico will pay for this plaque.
Canada and Greenland and Mexico are playing for this plaque.
They're paying for the plaque. Right, where's the plaque?
It's on this side, on the outside.
You know
there
what?
Wasn't enough letters.
You know what? So say up a dictionary because it's time for me to eat my words. That's good stuff. That's good stuff. You just can't argue with that kind of good quality stuff.
I ran out of letters, so I had to abbreviate.
Resume cancel. Tim. Very coffee cup. Wait, is it winter in game and Tim is sunburned, barefoot and tits out? Exactly. Yes. I've been told to shut up. Big shush. Christina said it was good and laughed. Rotom Time Machine is upset about chicken on the stairs. Andrew Time raw stairs. Maria, how has Tim not been cancelled yet? Everyone with the plaque says, here lies raw chicken. Resima chat, why is Tim just why?
Chicken memorial staircase.
This is the turkey chicken memorial god killing staircase. Leo 28, Tim, this is why someone had to come in and ask if you were Trump supporters. Look, if anybody watches more than 30 seconds of the stream and comes away, then I'm sorry, but you are, as my hero says, a very low IQ individual. And that's just quoting one of the political figures I respect. You know?
David Cameron.
David Cameroon. David Cayman Islands. Fake coffee cup. Shut up!
Panama. Do you remember when all those papers came out of Panama and it turned out the entire Tory and Labour governments had been hiding money offshore?
What?
And evading taxes.
I can't believe they would do that.
And then nobody fucking gave a shit about it.
I can't
Everyone
believe
was
that
just
they
like, weird.
I can't believe that they would do that thing that I always assumed they were doing because of the way they spoke and acted. I suppose it's the problem. Is the problem of something when you're like, well, of course they are, and you're like, no, it's still illegal and they're in trouble. But you're like, oh, well, yeah, of course they are.
Yeah, but they would do that, wouldn't they?
At Verisma, Tim, people either leave here after 5 seconds or they get stuck here forever. There's no in between. In which case, I see no problem in them assuming incorrectly that I am, one of the Red Hat Brigade.
What do we do with the? Where's the bowl for the cats? Oh, it's already filled. Oh, you've done it already.
It's on a table. Which I assume they can get to. I mean, if they can't, then survival of the fittest. This is Libertarian Ranch after all. If the cat can't use the table,
if the cat won't come to the table,
Lilios28 mods, can we have a Tim is doing a bit command for when we get new people? What if they leave because they think you suck? I mean, I often, even regardless of my bits, I do assume a lot of people leave because they're like, this guy, he sucks. Tim, I swear to God, if you kill those cats, I will crawl through the computer like the Ring.
An episode of X-Files.
I felt right. All right, fine. Gazi Betty, so you say you're okay with us never recommending you to friends because it will damage our own reputations. Half joke. Right, people are making some really serious points, which I'm taking on board.
Bring your friends. Yeah, but if we stop doing if we change our content because of, that's like,
what you want us to be accessible,
dishonest. Yeah, isn't it
Truth.
better that we're who we are, honestly, even if that is bin bags?
Did you know, Sam, that the most important thing to me is the truth? And I think you'll see that in every way I have comported myself, both in these streams and in my life, reflects that at the end of the day, truth is the most important thing of all.
Well, I guess the other thing is that, like, people understandably going into a new place on the internet.
Yeah.
Like, there's so little trust, like, because they,
correctly so. You should not trust anything you find on the internet. You should treat every interaction on the internet like a man opening up the side of a van and beckoning you in. The level of fear and misgivings you have, and the amount of assurance you will need to see, is the same.
You should treat it like that.
Blacked out panelled van.
Yeah. There's no way you should be behaving like anyone is coming to you with good intentions or.
No. Every time I get a phone call from a number I don't recognise, my immediate thought is, who is trying to hurt me?
Who's trying to get me now?
Who is trying to hurt me?
Until everything is a scam until proven otherwise.
Sorry, there's a dog looking out the window and it's great. Lovely. Yeah. So in conclusion, chat, what I think we're going to do is we're going to rely on you to assure people whenever they arrive that we're just a pair of just good. I mean, I was about to say good old boys, but that's unfortunately another.
No, not that. No.
Just a pair of good creamy lads.
Creamy buddies.
Truly, we are in hell.
Blimey.
Sometimes, Jean-Paul Sartre said that hell is other people. Unfortunately, he didn't actually finish that quote. It's supposed to be hell is other people, especially Sam Ray, who will be born sometime after my death, I believe. When did Sartre die?
On the day I was born.
On the day you were born?
Yeah, he was like, I'm checking out this fucking shit.
Unfortunately, he was... and Sam, this is a great bit, you're going to love this, reincarnated as a libertarian American politician, Ron Paul Sartre.
Nice.
That is good stuff. That's good quality. That required me to remember who... Okay, so what's happened is I've got it wrong. I meant to say it would have been good comedy. It should have... Did I say Ron Paul Sartre?
Yeah.
I did get it right. Fuck you guys.
Yeah.
Yeah. Required me to remember who Ron Paul was, then panic about his name. I think it's because there's a guy called Rand Paul. Is it Rand Paul Sartre we're looking for?
Rand. I had
Karen,
to get
no one said you were wrong.
I had to get a new roof.
In your house or in the game?
Yeah. No, in my house.
In the house you live in?
Yes, I went.
So this is a true thing. This isn't a long walk to a piece of shit. This is a true thing that happens. So you should be concerned because that's really expensive, and that's your house, Sam. So
really
first of all,
expensive.
Is everything okay? Because what happened to the roof?
There's water coming. It just.
No! Sorry, hang on.
Blew off.
Did water come in and then it blew off, or did it blow off and then water's coming in?
Both. At the same time.
Okay, so it got wet and soggy, then blew off, and then allowed more water to come in.
Yeah,
okay.
like a wet paper bag.
I'm so sorry. That's really genuinely a terrible thing to have happened to you, and I have genuine emotions that you wouldn't betray.
I went to the southwest of England and I got a bunch of straw.
But why? Because you live in the southeast of England, so why would you go to the southwest of England to get straw?
I went to the southwest of England and I got a bunch of straw.
Okay.
And I put it on the roof, and then I went outside to look at it, and I fell in love with the
because
roof.
because of course, you know, when you build something yourself, you know, when you do that kind of thing, it's very rewarding, but I just don't quite understand why you'd use straw, let alone straw from a part of England that you weren't in.
I really fell in love with it, and it fell in love with me because it was a thatch
building
made in Devon.
Sorry,
Tim, it was a thatch made in Devon.
No,
thatch made in Devon.
No. Sorry, before I can engage with what I assume is the regular end to your story, how can the roof of a house, a non-sentient object, fall in love with you?
Tim,
and
it was a thatch made in
I
Devon.
understand that and also you didn't say it was thatch made in Devon. You said it was straw, so it's straw from
Look
Devon.
Look at the chat, you cunt.
Which you made into a thatch in Sussex.
Yeah, so it was a thatch made in Devon.
No, it was a thatch made in Sussex with Devon straw.
It was a thatch made in Devon.
Interesting.
You will go on this walk with me, and you will like it, and you will see the joke, and you will do that groan that people do.
Uh-huh. What about if I just refuse to engage with it in any way and actually just seem quite confused?
No.
How's that
I don't
for
like
you?
that.
How's that for you?
No, I want people to
How's
be
that for you? You fuck. You absolute fuck. How's that for you?
I hate that.
Interesting.
I
well, guess what?
Require
Sam, I hope that your roof is better now.
Shit. You didn't get it.
The thing you forgot about me, Sam, is my greatest superpower is being quite thick. Pentel, I want both of them to shut up. Firefly, Tim, you're being a bad friend. Just laugh at his joke. No, I'm quite happy to be a terrible friend. Versma, Tim, appreciate Sam's puns, or I'm coming over there. Foxtrot, pal, why am I here? So everybody's having a good time. LPBW, Tim, please try to fall on the sawmill. I want to see what would happen. Now, I can tell you exactly what will happen, because the developers of this game wouldn't have released a game in which you can fall hundreds of feet directly onto spinning blades and have nothing happen. So I'm assuming what's going to happen is a very detailed and graphic animation of me being kind of torn apart.
And I'll help.
Well, I've trapped some planks, so those belong to the building now. Okay, right. Are you ready? Jumping. See? There you go. The stance you take on when you do is incredible. It's really sort of like, because it's like really hand out to the side.
Right.
So you see? The game knew. And it made sure that I became unconscious by gunshot wound as I hit the saw. Because it's a good game.
It's a good game. It's not janky and messy at all.
I wonder where the roof is of the world. Because that's really what we all know this has become about.
That's just a really funny sentence on its own.
Where is the roof of the world? No, think about it. Think about it. Where's the roof of the world? If your home is wherever you lay your hat, how are house prices for you?
And how is all of those being charged with trespassing?
Yeah.
Crimes.
If your home is wherever your hat is, can I buy your head and move in with my family? I will offer you £400,000, the for some reason going rate for a house in the southeast of England.
Just a normal house. Is it big? No. Does it have a garden? Sort of.
Sorry. Firefly, you mean the sky? The fucking sky? Yeah, the roof of the world. That's what it's called. The heir's hat. Inkson Danny, to radically change the subject, the master showed me how to do updos of the course. I immediately went mad with power. There's more. Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, updos, as in an upwards hairdo. Lovely. So many braids. Every go, Tim, you can't read. I said radically change the subject. The master showed me how to do updos, which I now know is pronounced updos.
What's updos?
Right, Sam. You now need to rework that joke, but include a reference to MS-DOS. It's for a project I'm working on.
It's a comedy. It's a sketch festival sponsored by Microsoft.
Yeah, and they really want to remind people of MS-DOS, the now defunct command line. Is it command line language?
It was. It was a very. It was the direct operating system. What did DOS stand for?
It means to just like not do your work.
Dildo operating system. I've kind of deforested this area, and it's getting more and more annoying to run to the tree line. So
God, when have we encountered this before?
Gonna head over here. I guess that's.
Can you fill the truck with logs?
We can get a trailer.
Oh yeah.
But that costs money, and currently we have
none of that
real income.
Why? Would you think there's a project we've sunk a lot of our time and resources into? Sorry, Sam, hang on. I need to have a chat with you down here. Sam.
Yeah.
Sam. You think that there's a project we've put a lot of time and money into that's sort of sapping our
I can't think of anything that isn't incredibly worthwhile and important.
Is it because we've got 2 table saws? Was that the kind of the extravagance?
I think that must have been it, yeah. That must have been the extravagance.
Sam, I want this thing to be 3 times higher than it currently is.
Yep.
I want to scrape the face of Jesus Christ.
If I knock out the bottom, do you think the whole thing will come down?
No, it doesn't let you. It's like you have to delete this first.
Smart than that.
Yeah, and I'm quite glad of that because this tower is now my son, and if you did anything to hurt it, I would remove your footing so that you would collapse. Do you think we should put anything to make it less easy to fall off the ends and side? Or do you think we should just leave that open so that as it gets taller and taller and taller, it's becoming really frustrating as we accidentally fall off?
Yeah, I like it.
I think, yeah, that would be good.
You're in the way.
I'm out of the way now.
You're out of the way.
Yeah. I've got. By the way, I've got ankles made of platinum. Hang on, is platinum hard? I can't remember. Titanium.
I don't know. I don't think. Yeah, titanium. That's a good one.
Resume Time Machine.
It's
Open
particularly hard.
plan. Yeah. Well, you ain't had a fight with it at a fucking pub, mate. It's old.
Oh, platinum.
Oh, platinum.
Oh, he's a platinum geezer. He's a
platinum
diamond
geezer.
encrusted diamond.
Platinum geezer. Watch me bleed ya. Ear bush.
It's taking a long time to go up and down the stairs. I mean, down is quick actually.
Down's really quick, and becoming quicker all the time. Is there? Hang on. Let's look into the build menu. Is there an elevator? A grain elevator, and we could pretend to be grain.
Yeah.
Or like something that could throw you.
Trebuchet.
A trebuchet.
It's like
I've got a sign in the shape of a cow.
He builds the Field of Dreams.
Yeah, if you build it, you will be chucked up.
Yeah.
If you build
every
it,
branch, that's absolutely right, LPBLW. Every ranch does need a trebuchet.
Every ranch. If your ranch, sorry, and I don't want to get political here, but if your ranch doesn't have a trebuchet, I don't know if it's a real ranch.
Yeah, what kind of ranch is it?
There's a drill rig and the honey extractor, which is what they call me down at the club. Yeah, down at the club. Extracting all the honeys.
I'm going to tell Amy you said that.
Yeah, you tell her, mate. You tell her. Do you know what she'll do? She will snort and turn away. She will derisively snort and turn away from you and walk away. If somebody told me that I had a bomb implanted in my neck, and the way to get it out, the way to have it deactivated, was that I have to go to a bar and try and
Genuinely
pick someone up.
Yeah.
I think I'd say, well, that's an interesting way to tell me that my neck is going to explode and you're very sorry. There's nothing that can be done.
What would one do?
What would one do? Because
What's up? You did you fall from heaven? Because you look like you've had a terrible injury recently.
Because your knees appear to have forced them way up into your, I want to say, thorax. Hey. Do you come here often? Because you look lost and confused. Like this is all new to you.
Did you take a long time to put your makeup on? Because your jawline doesn't match your neck.
That's very rude. That's a very rude thing to say. That's not I'm clueless about how to seduce people. That's
just rude.
I'm an arsehole.
I'm a piece of shit.
I think what that is it seems like you're trying to neg someone is LBW.
Oh no, it is, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it's interesting how you've tried to use concealer. Like that's what you just did there.
Oh no!
I'd like to apologise to everyone for what Sam has exposed himself as here today, which is a guy who in the 90s read The Secret 35 times.
Yeah,
is it The Secret? I can't
follow
remember.
a lot of The Game. Is it The Game?
Is it The Game?
Is that one of them?
Inkstained Danny, not to come on your stream and brag about it, but I could do it. I know people can.
Yeah, people can.
Firefly. So, ladies, what do you call a mathematician's beaver? A mathematics beaver's house. I don't know, Firefly 23. What do you call a mathematics beaver's house? Which is one of the more difficult sentences I've ever had to say.
It's tough, isn't it?
Folks about listen, it's good that both of you have partners already. Yeah, I would simply have to wait until somebody walked up to me and said we should date, and then maybe also put it to me in writing so I could be clear on the subject. Anyway, what the fuck have they done now? I literally just opened the app. Pentel, I want to ban. It was Pentel's fault. Pentel, I want to ban this game if it means you two never talk about as much bullshit as you did today. Yeah, you know what? When we aren't interrupted by being eaten by bears, it does really allow us. And you know what? This is the exact kind of energy that you will hear on the episode of Contrived and Insufferable, where due to a late guest cancellation, we did it just on our own at 10 o'clock at night.
Let me get you the link, everyone. You can
oh, is it live?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna listen to it whilst we cook.
There you go.
Lily Rose, wait, stop the chat. Tim, read what Firefly just said. Sorry. Okay, right. What's happened here? Hang on. Okay, right. So Firefly said, "So, ladies, what do you call a mathematician's beaver's house?" Yeah. I question what the fuck they were talking about. Firefly says it's Sam's stupid set joke.
Oh yes.
To which people said, "Karen, wasn't that a badger?" And then people start shouting, "No." And then Firefly says, "Well, what the fuck is a badger?" So what we've exposed
it was a badger because badgers live in sets. That was the joke.
Yeah, and what we found out is Firefly doesn't know what either a badger or a beaver is, or knows what one of them is, but thinks that the other one is a subset of that one. So either you don't know what badgers or beavers are, or you know what badgers are and think a beaver is a type of badger, or vice versa. So I suppose the question now is, what do you mean? Which one did you think that was the case?
Yeah.
Everyone is now posting links of badgers and beavers. I'm sorry, they call them a Caucasian badger. Interesting. I've only ever heard the word Caucasian used in police speak.
Not things that are from the Caucasus.
Vague Coffee Cup has very helpfully summarised the stream with, in all caps, mess.
Have you ever seen a honey badger?
I have seen a honey badger, but you know what a honey badger is? A separate animal to a badger and a beaver. That is a third animal.
Yeah. How related are honey badgers to badgers?
Don't know.
Do they just share a name?
In the same way that, red pandas aren't in any way pandas, maybe none, or perhaps a bit. Who can say? FVW has posted a link of types of badgers. Pentel, American badger then. They are also different. Yeah, I know. But sorry, Pentel, I don't know what you're arguing with me. I am talking about the difference between badgers and beavers. And now you're shouting at me that there are different types of badger. Yeah.
We know there. That's
yeah,
not the argument. No one's arguing that.
I know there are different types. There are probably more than one type of beaver. But that's not the point. Doesn't matter how many types of badger there are, one of them isn't beaver. And it never will be, no matter how much you shout at me. Oh, Karen, don't worry, Tim, you're missing part of the conversation. Okay. Am I getting upset because people are shouting at me, and it's actually like if somebody was across the road and shouted like fuck you, and then I was like, how dare you, I'm going to take you to court, and then I turn around and they're just talking to their friend, and I've just sort of inserted myself into the situation. Is that what's happened? Yeah, Pentel, I was never talking to you. That's the sort of chat equivalent of, when somebody's like hi and you go hey, and then they look at you weird, and then you realise they weren't saying hi to you. Because I do that a lot.
No, look, no. Okay, you can't just go around shouting, looking me fucking dead in the eye, saying hello and waving, and expect me not to react to that.
Just because I always assume that I've forgotten who that person is and just to automatically say hi in a friendly manner so as not to upset people.
Hello.
Hiya.
Yes. That's the other person's fault.
I'm sorry, I've just found another chicken memorial landing. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam, for commemorating the chicken memorial landing. Yeah, it's very important to me.
I keep cutting down a tree and then taking one log back and then forgetting where the tree was that I cut down. So cutting down another tree, taking one log back. Is this why this
tower is so inefficiently built? Because you just spend a lot of your time losing trees.
Losing where I cut the tree down.
Erin, I tend to just walk into Sam's office. If I need to be heard, you should try it. Yeah, just everyone just walk into Sam's office. If your highlighted message hasn't worked, just walk into Sam's office.
Walk in.
RC Birdie, you start with one question. Aren't beavers and badgers the same animal? And you end up questioning your entire reality and taxonomic structure. 71 Penguins, how tall is the tower going to be? Until they stop us.
Yeah.
Until they are not gonna pry this tower out of our cold, dead, sunburnt hands.
Yep.
I fell off. Firefly, I'm sorry, a wolverine's a real animal. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, sort of like yellow and blue, sideburns. You know.
Oh dear. We've got a flying chicken.
Ooh. In a good way?
I tried to put him down on the ground and he just flew up directly into the sky.
Did you just keep going?
He's sort of rubber banding back onto there. I got him.
Okay, you got it. Okay.
Put him back in
the chicken is but the hutch. The chicken hutch.
Coop.
Thank you. Pentel.
Coop.
All in caps. There are no rules in the animal kingdom. Great start to a sentence that you have shouted. If you went to a pub and someone's like, there are no rules in the animal kingdom. The fish as a species doesn't even exist. There are more in common between some fish and mammals than between two fish. Nothing makes sense. And then a follow-up message. I'm sorry. I will stop shouting. Pentel, I am an Animal Planet kid at heart. Maria has just been so upset by being shouted at about animals. They've got to go. It was lovely to have you, Maria. And I'm sorry that Pentel shouted. And goodbye.
We apologise for Pentel.
But as we lose Maria, we gain Femme Fatale. Femme Fatale has arrived and said, hello, friends. Hello, Femme Fatale. We're building a tower.
Which I think is what you're supposed to do in this game.
Yeah, it's a tower game. Verissima, you're really not beating those the American educational system is broken allegations today. Wow. Shots fucking fired. My God.
Damn. Guys.
Firefly's down dead in a ditch. Police search for Verissima as main culprit. Lily Rose 28. Verissima, bit much. Firefly's now crying. Verissima, so I hope you're happy.
There's an Italian horror film called
A Giallo?
The Police Are Stumbling. I think it might be a Dario Argento. Called The Police Are Stumbling in the Dark, which is like one of my
favorite
titles of anything. I've never quite got up the guts to watch it because 70s Italian horror is often
absolutely fine
between
and
not fine and
not an issue.
Incredibly boring. Yeah, some of it's all right, some of it's fun, but most of it is pretty tedious.
Oh, it's a little bit. There's a book, I can't remember who it's by, but it's called the Yiddish Policeman's Ball.
Yeah,
and it has been recommended to me, and it sounds quite interesting. And I like the title, but I've been thinking about A, looking up what it's about, and B, reading it for, I want to say, 15 years.
Yeah,
and I haven't started yet, so there's part of me that wonders if I will ever. I did. So Bong Joon-ho is doing a film called Mickey 17, which is started being advertised in theatres, and it's based on a book called Mickey 7.
Okay. So they're just adding 10 every time.
In Hollywood, it's bigger, so it has to be more. I think it's probably because I it's one of those books I got it on Audible and I listened to it like over the last 2 days and I enjoyed it, but I can really see how it's a good as a book, enjoyable enough. Not the best book I've ever listened to or read, but liked it. Nice, interesting premise, deals with some topics and themes, has some jokes, but yeah, fine, good. But very much is this doesn't work as a film. You need to take the concepts of this and do something weird with them. And because it's Bong Joon-ho, who is the director who did like Parasite, I believe. That's Bong Joon. No, hang on. There's two, and I mix them up because they're both Korean directors. There's Okja as well. Is that the same guy? Chat, help me with my Korean directors. Bong Joon-ho, Parasite, and Okja.
Park Chan-wook did Old Boy.
Park Chan-wook is not part of this conversation. Not worried about Park Chan-wook.
Okay.
I've asked people to tell me if Bong Joon-ho is that guy, and people are saying to get away from alligators, you have to run in a zigzag. Foxglove can alligators run fast? Anyway, but he's does very weird films, so I'm sort of I think he'll do an interesting job. Parasite and Snowpiercer. Yes, it was.
Oh.
Who's the other famous Korean film director? There's another big international Korean one.
Yeah, I don't know the names.
And it's not the guy who did Hulk, because he's from Taiwan, I believe. Ang Lee is from Taiwan. Who's the other one? Yeah. No, I was correct. No. If somebody can think of the other one I'm thinking of. Alligators are high speed, low maneuverability. And there was a horror film that I thought we should go see. I think Sam should go see The Monkey.
The Monkey?
The Monkey. Osgood Perkin, who did Longlegs, which I didn't see. Did you see Longlegs?
Longlegs was all right. Yeah, it was a bit of a mess, but it was fun.
A fun mess. Well, he's doing a Stephen King short story called The Monkey, in which there's a monkey, and if the monkey's about, it's trouble. And I think that is literally the end of the plot. Essentially,
That's
it's
it.
like fucking out. There's this creepy ass toy monkey, and look, if it's about,
it's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a problem.
Sounds good to me. Yeah, let's book it. If we plan ahead.
Yeah,
I can definitely.
Oh, we're both good at that.
Yeah, we're both good at planning ahead, aren't we? We're both experts.
And Sam,
boy, this is high as shit. Yep.
If we, arrange our diaries and book things in, that's how we get ahead in business, which is something that has been the theme of this stream for years.
Exactly. Business acumen. Summer is acumen.
Pentol, every time I hear that someone likes animals and they mention how much they love either chimpanzees or dolphins, I know they didn't look into animals as much as they think. Remember, dolphins continuously torment animals for fun, and chimpanzees killed way more people than the one-person gorillas killed. Trust me, both animals are fucked. Sam, I did just see some planks falling. What's up? What's going on?
Oh, what happened to my plank? Oh,
they're gone.
Holding planks, and I opened my book.
They're just like,
that was the end of
fuck
that.
This. People are now shouting ahead in business. Was Vey Coffee Cup in the Killjoy Brigade is instead, rather than shouting ahead in business, is instead saying, Tim, I will kill everything you love. So there's a real diaspora of opinions when it comes to this.
It's the dichotomy of humanity. Are you placing designs down?
No.
Okay, I will do that then.
I get nothing. KCFV's cat being cute. Oh, kitty. Pentol, because Inkstone Danny, I think, was like, I looked into the chimpanzees and dolphins thing and I doubled down on how much I liked them, or something similar. Says that I do respect.
Shit,
when you like the animals because of their cruel ways. What?
I jumped off the tower and landed in the car and got in the car on the way down.
Mate, come on.
It was good.
Sam, we've got a problem. I think you're too cool.
I think
the issue we have is that you're too rad.
And the amount I'm deforesting this area, I don't think that the environment is going to be too cool for much longer.
No. It's going to be a real problem.
Fucked.
Hey, Sam, do you feel your cell walls breaking down and blood leaking out of all of your orifices? Because I think you've got radiation poisoning because of how rad you are. Yeah?
I could not think where that was going.
Well, guess
well
what?
Done.
Radiation poisoning. Well done. How dare you? Well done. I refuse that well done. I throw it back in your face. Pentol chimes in with their considered opinion, which is Tim, fuck you. Oh no, sorry, I misspoke.
Oh.
Fuck you, Tim. Was it? Which is what actually was said. I apologise. People are shouting Jesus Christ and boo.
These chickens are hungry and thirsty, and I'm like,
there's water.
There's water and food here. Go and eat it. I'm not stopping you. Look, it's right here. Oh no, he's doing it again. Is he doing it on your screen?
No.
There's like a floating chicken.
Oh,
like
hey,
flying
Sam.
up in the air.
You know my graphics card likes to put
the
spikes
spikes
and things.
Yeah.
More data needs to be collected, but I think I might have worked out what was going on with it.
Oh, interesting.
So I cleaned out my PC today for the first time in over a year, and I hoovered some big chunks of dust out of it. Not that it was not that would seem to be a problem. It wasn't like I was getting crashes or anything like that. I don't think it was overheating or anything like that. But it's good. It's good to get the dust out.
Absolutely.
Mostly out of the sort of the water cooler all-in-one thing, because that gets a real dusty heat transference unit, which means it's insulated and does not work very well. So I did that, and then while I was doing that, I was like, oh, okay, well, I better I'll sort of see what difference it's made to like temperatures and stuff, and yeah, all running good. CPU never exceeding 70, even under heavy load. Good stuff. GPU even less. Good. Wonderful. He's just lying down for this little story. But then I thought, oh, I wonder how my GPU is set up. I'll go into MSI Afterburner, and I noticed a little thing in MSI Afterburner saying you're not using stock settings. I was like, I think I should be using stock settings. Like, I remember I fiddled around with it a little bit when I bought it.
Add spikes option turned
on. I was a little box, and it was like, would you like to add strange spikes in? But I didn't know what settings the original settings were. So I looked it up, and I was like, oh, hang on a minute. Yeah. It's the kind of the memory clock. The memory is like overclocked, like not like the power or anything like that.
Yeah.
The ones that you can like overvolt things and cause problems. Just like the memory and RAM or something clock speeds have been turned up.
Yeah.
And so I reset it to all the defaults. And then in looking up how to do that, there was a thing like, if you overclock your memory, it can cause graphical errors. So I think for the past sort of year or two, I've just been playing games and accepting the fact that it has big spikes in it sometimes, because at some point I've accidentally nudged a slider, not knowing,
and overclocked
I've accidentally overclocked my memory, and it has caused these problems. Now we're gonna need to play some games and see if the spikes just sort of never come back.
Yeah,
but that might have been what was happening. That could be it. How did you get up there without me noticing? You planned a heist. You planned a sleep heist. And I've got to respect that. I've got to respect that.
I'm so EP.
So EP.
Oh no, you picked up my bed. I would have brought planks up with me, but
you had a mattress.
I wanted to do the bit.
Sam, I have thrown the mattress off the side of the tower, so that's just...
Fair enough. I'm going to throw myself off.
Sam, there's no fall damage. I'm not going to... I'm not going to worry.
Avenge me!
Against who? You? What?
Me!
Okay, so we're now high enough that I can see the sort of the far off lake, which is quite nice. There's a fire tower, that's cool. And the road does go quite high up there, so I think the skybox might be quite tall. I think we've got quite a bit of tower left to go. I think we've got 9 or 10 streams of us just building a tower.
Would you like that, chat? Would you like that?
Would you like that?
Huh?
Because what that will allow us is a huge amount of time to keep talking. I imagine this is what's like, because do you ever watch is it Let's Game It Out?
Yeah.
They would do something like this, but instead of this, it would be like, 27 hours later, and then they would come back, and I think they do all of their narration is after the fact because the videos are heavily edited. But if instead of that, what they did was the video was 10 hours long, and you just watch them slowly just sort of descend into madness.
Now, that makes me think, that makes me wonder, actually. I'm going to grab some planks.
Oh, sorry, Pentler said, you got money, you fucks. Let's have a look, shall we? We did indeed. Thank you very much, Fake Coffee Cup, for donating. With a message. Tim, I will pay you in human coins to remove that fucking raw bird from the stairs. Think of the salmonella and micro abrasions on your bare feet in winter. Will pick up. Surely the game has a mechanism for that. Well, Vague, I accept your donation very, very humbly and graciously, whilst also saying that chicken is more important to me than all of you fucks put together. And unless I specifically say it's a funding goal to do X, then you can't. And I know Pentel doesn't want me to say this phrase. I'm not your pay pig. Yeah. Why are you putting a thing over there?
Because
that's not how the tower is.
I want to go out as well. I want to go out. Let's go out. Give me that. No. Listen,
Sam,
we go out.
There is a way. There is a way that towers are done.
Let me reload. Hang on.
Oh, okay.
Don't read your book at me. Can't believe you.
I'll take this. I've been shot. I didn't have any ammo. I realised. Hello, Amy.
It's my constant state of being.
You're unconscious and waiting for revival?
Yeah. When Sam releasing the episode of Contrived and Insufferable,
it's out.
It's out. Has anyone watched
out.
it? I feel like my demented contribution was the best bit, and I've not even listened to what they did.
It's good stuff. If you want to hear Amy's egg story,
good.
which is good stuff.
I would like everyone to know that when I was telling that story, Sam was crying with laughter.
It's good stuff.
It was so good. Get out of the way.
I'm important.
Why does Pentel want me to hit you?
Oh, Pentel always wants you to hit me.
Yeah, but why this time?
Because I started using the phrase pay pig again.
Pay pig.
Okay. All right. Well.
Oh, he released it during stream.
During
so
stream.
they're all being very loyal to you.
Oh, thank you. I'm going to listen to it straight after.
Is it because it wants foundations that it won't let me do this?
Yeah, you've got to have the foundation.
Why are you so sunburnt?
Because I'm burnt, and I never put a shirt on, but I wear work pants. So I think there is a triangular piece that you could put off of the wall to then mean that you have something underneath it to go up.
Who is Biff?
Biff?
Apparently Biff is your role model.
Oh, Biff from Back to the Future. Pento, Amy, sorry. Arsey Birdie, too afraid to meet my logic purple. Hang on. Arsey Birdie, Tim, how can it be the chicken memorial landing if the chicken is still there? Because the chicken is dead.
Chicken's dead.
The chicken's dead. It's a memorial for this clearly dead chicken.
I need to go and sit down because standing here is giving me cramps in both my legs.
Really don't. Because you're a healthy person with great legs. It's just a very direct, literal memorial.
Yeah, he's right here.
Yeah.
I mean, when you have a tombstone, like, that person is, you know. Oh, it's you. I thought it was like a wild animal. I thought it was some kind of beast.
It was, actually.
Running in. It
Rawr. Rawr.
Rawr.
Rawr. Tim, can you land on the house/barn? Yeah. Yeah.
I bet we can.
Yeah. Yeah. Talk about imagine having a memorial for a person that is just their rotting corpse. Yeah, sky burial.
Yeah, that's what burial is.
Yeah.
You
That's
just
how I
can't
plan
see
to
it.
go. RC Birdie has just said, oh, sorry, Karen, also the chicken is a turkey now. RC Birdie, chirky. Thank you. That's what I consider a valuable contribution to the form.
Chirky.
Penta, remember when I said I wouldn't change this for the world and I was nice? Yeah, I want to resign. I don't remember when you said... When did you say the nice thing? Did I miss it?
Last week.
Was it last week? Oh,
No,
sorry,
you were
wasn't it? I was here last week.
We were all here. You've been here the whole time, Mr. Terrence.
I forgot about the coffee that's sitting right in front of me, so now it's only just warm enough to drink, so I'm really chugging it down.
Gross.
You're gross. Your face is gross, and you've got a gross head.
All right. Sensitive much.
Fuck you, I'm going to burn down your legs. Like, whoa, Jesus Christ.
Jesus.
You default ranch sim looking motherfucker. Not like proud Rosie Burt. Yet to peel, but we know it's coming. We know it's coming. I wonder what I could say to you to genuinely hurt your feelings. Is that an avenue of conversation we should pursue?
I don't know.
What's really gonna hurt?
What can I say to you to really hurt your feelings?
Like really fuck you up all day? I don't know, mate. Let's not find out.
Honestly, try not to think about it.
Yeah.
That way madness lies.
Because basically, the reason I say that is because I just need to hurt you. Now, it's because, you know, all of like the kind of basic insults I could throw at someone, I can't imagine you reacting in any way other than sort of giggling laughter.
Yeah, my classic.
Your classic
guffaw,
manly giggle. What we call the bro chuckle.
Yeah.
Shut up, Tim.
Oh, I've been told to shut up by Pentel. I've landed on the barn. I'm on top now. Talk about maybe not on stream. And
Have you just boxed me in?
No,
my little cottage on the tower, and you've boxed me in.
It's where you live. You little skunk.
You skunk.
You skunk. What animal? Because like people call people like, oh, you pig.
Yeah.
Or you dirty dog.
Tame.
You dirty dog. What animal is it the most sort of insulting to just like say like you and then animal?
Well,
sorry, everyone, shut up. Okay.
Well, I think the most insulting animal to be called
is
human.
Human. Real apex predator. Okay, so now we've got that out of the way.
Out of the way.
Now we're all past that emotionally and physically.
Like a slug. A slug is pretty bad.
Yeah, but it's like that's like a standard form, like in the same way that you pig, you slug, you
pig. Yeah, the gross animals.
Like you cuttlefish, you squid, you mink,
carp, you absolute cod.
Karen, great tit is probably not it. Honeybee Charm suggests male anglerfish.
Yep.
Tortoise.
The ones that dissolve until they're just testicles.
Yeah, no, couple of guys who are all ball and chain. Yep. Well, you got to ask the boss. Well, let's just say he hasn't got a traditional vasectomy, but I would say he's. I'm so alone. I'm so sad and alone. I'm frightened of women. What is it about?
Hoist. We need a lumber hoist.
We do need a lumber
carrying
hoist.
This shit up is.
Did you know, Sam? I am now a regularly. But you didn't know that.
A regular good talk man, a regular wordsmith.
Oh, he's really hurt me. A regular user of hoists now.
Nice.
I use a hoist on a weekly good work. You've never been less interested in something I have said, and I have said some boring stuff to you. But for some reason, I use hoists regularly.
Hoists.
Was the oh good hoists my favourite.
I mean, we talk. Let's go. Don't get me wrong. We talk about some boring shit here.
Yeah. But apparently, hoists. My use of hoists.
It's one.
Hoists.
Hoists were a bridge too far.
A hoist too far. Oh God, he's banging on about hoists again.
Hoist me up.
They coughing up. Tim, stop saying hoists.
Hoists. Don't you like hoist?
Hoists. And then people are asking, what is a hoist? Fox up out. I spent money on this. Andrew Time, I would say that using hoists is exciting.
The word hoist feels almost onomatopoeic. It's like it.
Onomatopoeic? Onomatopoeic, is it?
You pull it.
Sorry.
Onomatopoeic.
Hang on, Joey, did you also just try and...
How do you say that word?
Onomatopoeic.
Onomatopoeic.
It's onomatopoeia. I think. I said that. I was very certain.
Right. Onomatopoeic? Onomatopoeic? I don't know. I don't know how to say words. I'm dumb.
So I use but the important thing is I used hoists. So many close S's in hoists. Hoists. Bento says, for the love of God, shut up. Words no longer have meaning. Inksane Danny, I'm sorry, Mr. Updos. Don't come at people for pronunciation. What are hoists and what's Updos?
Tim's in the pocket of big hoists. It's Christine.
I'm being pullied up by big hoists. Yeah. I never. Sorry, go on.
We should have been. Hoists. They provide an important.
I think hoists are job creators, and I think they should be respected.
What's that?
Do you know what hoists give you, Sam?
What?
I bet you don't, because you're ignorant and lazy.
They give you perspective.
In a way, Sam. In a wrong way. I'll just go out the door here. I'll just pop out the door. They give you mechanical advantage, Sam. Not that you'd know anything about that.
I know about mechanical advantage.
Oh, then why are you so dismissive?
If I had a lever long enough, I could move. I could, do the moon.
If I had a lever long enough, I could do the moon.
I could do the. If the moon. Yeah. If I needed to move. If the moon was there.
Sure.
And I had a lever.
Yes.
And it was Archimedes was there, and he'd help. He'd be like, "You can do it."
He'd be like, "Hey, babe, do you come here often?"
We'd be
and then
like,
you realise that
me and Archimedes on the sports team that Athens hoists.
You go into the bar, and Archimedes would be there with Pythagoras, and he'd say, "Hey, me and my friend liked your vibe, and we wanted to invite you to a party."
And then I'd go up to Pythagoras, and I'd say, "The square root of 2 is an irrational number," and then I'd run as fast as I can.
Yeah. Pentel gives us an update on how they're feeling about everything we're doing and saying, "I wonder how fast I could be unconscious if I ate this batter in front of me. It would be more fun." LPBLW, what the fuck is it? I don't understand why. I don't feel this is more or less
right
than our other stream.
This is This is just normal.
This is just normal. It was outside my house. 7 penguins. I want Ben back. Hoists. If you don't like this, you are gonna hate the episode of Contrived and Insufferable, because this is the vibe. Just sort of two tired men.
Oh shit! Where did I drop my plank?
Oh, he dropped his planks. Sam, your boards.
My boards.
Karen redeemed U-turn. I need a U-turn on everything, really. Right. This is a left-wing communist ranch. I hate hoists. That chicken is not a turkey. What were the other themes? If I could call them that.
I can't.
Rotantagine, I unironically want Ben back too. Well, guess what? He doesn't love us anymore. He loves his 2 sons. Ugh. Disgusting. I see, there's a song on the radio lately that goes, "If you don't like me now, you're going to hate me later." No reason, I'm just thinking of that, I'm sure. Sorry, no reason, I'm just thinking of that, I'm sure. Wow. I can't speak. Oh, God, it's moved. No reason I'm thinking of that, I'm sure. There we go. So, Bangers, what if we got a Sam and Ben stream? No Tim, just to see the vibes between the not Tims. The vibes between the not Tims. I feel like it'd be quite calm. Yeah, I don't know why.
I don't know if Tim and I. No, which one are you?
I'm Ben.
If Ben and I know each other well enough, I'm sure it would be fun. But
yeah, but he'd be too polite.
Yeah.
He wouldn't know that you need to call Sam an NPC-looking motherfucker. Oh fuck!
Dreadful waste of skin.
Dreadful waste of skin.
An absolute.
He's more of a calcium sink than a person, if you know what I mean. If I can be so bold as to be truly horribly insulting. You can't dig up stumps. Hang on. Okay, so digging in this game, what they mean by that is you create a small pile of earth, but no negative space.
So you're just creating earth.
Yeah, and
look
then,
at the chat, you can't
remove those. I'm being told by Pentel to look at the chat. Let's see. We have Tim. You've got a paper about how you can't read. Oh, I do. Yes, my dyslexia paper. You can say, Danny, I don't have an issue with what you've been talking about, but the repetitiveness of the tower building, and the weird graphics, and the saw noise fading in and out makes me feel like I'm going insane. Oh dear. Okay. So I've been told that there's a poll, and the poll had 3 options: I want Ben back, shut up, and please leave. And 100% of the vote was for I want Ben back. But unfortunately, it's not a democracy, and he has not been answering my letters, my increasingly angry letters.
Yeah, Ben. The war is not
Seriade
well.
Says, I'm personally loving the tower. So you know what? It's a real diaspora.
Then you should have voted.
Yeah. Karen, wait, what just happened? We have been denied.
Oh, no, I'm getting Discord messages. That's not a good sign.
Am I getting them as well, or are you just getting them?
They're in the group.
Sam, I can't read. You know this. Filter them for me. Filter them.
Pentos says.
Yeah.
Oh, Pentos just put an image of the poll.
Oh, just to make sure he couldn't possibly miss it.
Just to make sure, we won't miss that.
People are saying, do you mean dichotomy? What did I say? I don't remember wanting to say dichotomy. What did I say? Don't be a dick to me? And people thought I was going to say dichotomy?
Yeah.
What was I trying to say? Tell me what the sentence
was. Fundraiser streams, and there was a goal we reached about Ben being back for a stream. Well,
did we?
I mean, it sounds plausible.
It sounds plausible. Diaspora. Yeah, diaspora. What? That's
a word.
Yeah. Because the diaspora is like a wider cultural group spread across many regions. So like the Jewish diaspora, referring to different branches of of that group around the world. Am I using that wrong?
No, yeah, that's right.
Yeah. Now I suppose the question is, do I know the definition correctly, but then just use it randomly in the middle of a sentence? Pentel, Ben also said he will make Tim play Magic the Gathering. I know a dichotomy and a diaspora are not the same thing. A dichotomy is sort of an intractable problem with two opposing parts to it, right? It's a real dichotomy. Like, I want to go to the gym, but I don't want to exercise, or something like that.
Isn't that a dilemma?
What's the difference between a dichotomy and a dilemma?
Yeah, what is the difference? I'm not sure I really know it well enough to define it. What you said, it sounded like a good definition.
Because, okay, so what, RC Birdie, did you mean variety? Yes, because I was basically saying, like, there's lots of different options and types. And I said, there's a real diaspora. Because what I'm saying is, like, much like a diaspora is many variations on a theme scattered about.
Mm.
That is what I'm saying. I think. Court Jester very importantly points out that the difference is that they're completely different words. Tu fuck, and then a follow-up message saying I'm so tired. They're completely different.
Okay.
Fake coffee cup.
Completely
That's
different.
not how you use that word, babe. I'm crying. I think that's a perfectly cromulent use of the word diaspora.
Yeah.
Terry, has anyone seen
crepuscular about it?
Yeah. If you're going to crampostulate on this stream about the use of those words, then I'm sorry, maybe it's not the place for you. It's very peridotal of you. I like referring to groups of things that are just spread out, either thematically or geographically, as diasporas, and I think that's fine.
I'm gonna go and sell these eggs. I'm gonna see how much money we get for eggs.
So, Lily Rose 20, we need to get money for eggs, mate. I've been saying this for years. Lily Rose said, dichotomy, a noun, a division or contrast between two things that are represented as being opposed or entirely different. Okay, yeah, fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Smorgasbord, which is just a fun word to say.
People just keep on. Yeah, you could use smorgasbord, which is good. Smorgasbord is good. A real but smorgasbord implies good, right? Whereas I think diaspora is more neutral. There's no value judgment. Whereas a smorgasbord is like, oh, yes.
Smorgasbord. Yeah, it's like a.
I think it's like a sweet. It's like a
tasting platter
from Norway or Denmark or Sweden. One of them.
Yeah,
RC Birdie suggests, like France, Sweden or France, one of the two. RC Birdie says a real charcuterie of opinions. Whereas, what the English version, the French, no, is it the French? No, Italians. Is charcuterie Italian? Charcuterie is Italian, isn't it? The Italians have charcuterie,
No, charcuterie is French.
Is charcuterie French?
I just found a box of ammo.
Bonjour,
was that the
charcuterie?
ammo you bought and forgot to pick up?
Oh,
my ammo now.
Fuck. Right. Foxglove Pal. Diaspora. Plural noun. Diaspora has the dispersion or spread of people from their original homeland. The diaspora of both people from Asia, people who have been spread or dispersed from their homeland. The Latin American diaspora has spread across the United States. The dispersion of Jewish people beyond Israel. A secular interpretation of Jewish history in antiquity during the diaspora. Yeah, I'm not saying I'm using it as defined, because I am words are my paint, and my tongue is the canvas. I think we can all agree. And sometimes you've got to break a form to improve a form. So what I do is I get words that are kind of vaguely related to the concepts I want to use, and then confidently and repeatedly use them, and then just dig my heels in.
Shut up, Tim!
I've got to shut up. So I was about to tell you how to make money in this game, Sam, and really change everything up, but apparently I've got to shut up. Oh, Sam, if you just Google how to make money, you get bad websites real quick. You've got to be careful with that.
I just invest in this currency. And then,
Apparently I can make pounds an hour by just uploading
I just need to stuff envelopes.
Oh, okay.
And I can make £15,000 a day. Wow, that sounds
This guy
real.
did it, And for some reason, he stopped doing it to make videos about doing it and how good it is rather than doing it anymore.
He just wants to help other people.
He just wants to help. He's like, I made myself unfeasibly rich so I'd never have to work again in my life with 3 easy steps. And my first thought is I must spend a lot of time letting other people know that whilst requiring money from them, which I don't need because I'm so rich from my original plan.
Of course I don't need but it's like it's this low price and their spaces are filling up, so you better book soon. If you ever you seem like a kind of a world weary bunch in general, chat. But if anyone ever says
sorry,
to
chat,
you
just
places
got
are
burned
filling up,
terribly.
that if there's places are filling up soon, it's a scam.
Yeah.
If they're like limited spaces or you have to sign up now, scam.
Any urgency. I get angered by that to the point that when I'm on a holiday website, as I very rarely am because I forget that I should go away. As much as Pentel would like me to. Just checking in with Pentel, it's almost over. Shut up. I want the zoo of sanity. Okay. Whenever it's like, you better hurry.
Yeah.
Booking up, my reaction is to navigate away from that page and to never go to it again. Like as soon as I feel them being like, but if you don't book it now, then Jim will get your hotel place. I'm like, okay, well in which case then no thank you.
Well,
goodbye.
Give it to Jim then, because
I tried to use last minute booking. Is it lastminute.com? Which is just a page constructed entirely out of flashing timers going down.
All saying, time's running out.
Yeah, and again, it's like
75 other people have this in their basket.
Exactly. And by last minute, what I want by last minute is, hey, due to a weird error, we've got like 2 seats on a plane to Turkey. And they're cheap because we just need them filled now. Do you want it? Not welcome to my kind of secret bazaar of tricks and dreams.
Yeah.
If you don't act immediately, all is lost.
Yeah, that's not what I thought this was.
Pendle says, fuck off and leave me be. Is fair. Firefly, to bring it back to the beginning about how you're going into a bar and having to use a pickup line, is that tongue canvas one you will go with, Tim? Yeah. I think I just start talking excitedly about something and then 10 minutes in remember that other people like to speak to, and then very, very specifically try to ask them questions about what they're saying, but in doing so really kind of overgo into what they're saying, and they're like, it's just something I said, and I'm like, no, but tell me more about this specific thing. So have you always liked going to the Royal Alexandra Hospital for a checkup? Is that something you've always loved to do?
How long have you been going to the Royal Alexandra Hospital for a checkup?
Do you? You mentioned you work in marketing. Could you talk about that for 45 to 100 hours, please? Whilst I nod and stare, because I'm trying to make sure it's clear I'm listening.
I'm trying to work. I'm not just to be clear. Also, I'm not actually listening. I'm thinking about what is the correct amount of eye contact to be making during this conversation. So I can't actually hear what you're saying.
No.
All I'm thinking about is, why do I get the feeling you hate me and want me to leave?
Yeah. and in doing so, create that situation.
Yeah. Huh? That's how conversations go, right?
No, I thought so. I think so. Okay, so. It's the stream is over now. Bentel is shouting, stream over, leave, go away, it's over, leave us be, it's over, stop the stream, free us, please. And then Firefly, why do we want them to be done? That's sad. Honeybee Charm, goodbye now. In Season's Up, please guys, we're in so much pain. Sono Penguins, I will walk into the river now. Rotom Time Machine, continue the stream. Christina, I had a wonderful time. Andrew Time, thank you for stream, love you all. So we've got a real, and I'm going to use this phrase correctly, a real diaspora of opinions.
No, that's not.
It's a real diaspora. It's a real diaspora of opinions here.
It really is.
So it's goodbye from me, Tim Meredith, from Default Skin 1, and from Pentel. Moose obviously couldn't be with us here today, but we love you, Moose, and we miss you. I'm of course referring to my good friend Sam Ray, who I'm going to try and see Osgood Perkins the Monkey with at some point. Pentel, by the way, for clarity, this is all jokes. I don't hate them. This is a bit, which is indeed actually no. This is a bit was the bit where Pentel said it's a joke. The bit is thinking it's a joke because Pentel actually sent me. I'm just going to check 4 death threats during this stream privately, so you know they're personal. So thank you, Tim and Sam. Tim and Sam can kind of jog on. Love you boys too. And then Peter says, "Go eat a rabbit hoof, you cow ankle." Why is this the first we're hearing of this insult? Go eat a rabbit's hoof, you cow ankle. Okay, my right ear just started ringing and I've lost hearing in it, so I think that's a sign that maybe I should stop.
Yeah, probably time to go.
Probably time to go when your body starts to fail you. Erin's also now shouting at us. So thank you very much to everyone. I've had a thoroughly good time. Apparently, just me and about 4 other people. And we will see you next week for probably more of this and build that tower ever higher, because I got real good feedback. Go listen to the new Contrived pod if you'd like to really continue this. I'm going to go listen to it. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, Sam. And goodbye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.